ESFL is back in your life. Well done, everybody, for making it here this evening. Well done. Thank you very much. ESFL 89 tonight. We have our Xbox champion Dabiken defending his belt for the first time. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much. My name is Bailey, and tonight joining me, as always, Mr. Bruce Lee. Rob, it's a great card tonight. Great fights. Xbox champ is here. Rob, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good here, Bailey. It's going to be an awesome show. We got our first champion, finally going to see him defend his belt against an undefeated fighter in Trickzyy. And then I see so many recognizable names tonight. ESFL 89. I mean, where else would you rather be, Bailey?
That's a good point on a Saturday night. I do not know. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that fight card this evening. Rob, names for you right there. As you can see, Dabiken at the top defending that belt against Trickzyy. Trickzyy currently undefeated as well, not got a spot in the tournament for the belt, so naturally the first in line to be a challenge right there. And then we have Suave Jamie taking on Papa Lima. Tough matchup there for both of them, but should be a hotly contested fight. And then all the way down the card, Recognize is here, Legacy is here, Combo, Showtime, Southpaw, Dino in the house this evening, Styles, brand new Mac is back, the Darth is down there too. I see Spider on the card. Lots of great fights. Yeah, I mean, it's all to play for. First time we're having a title defense, Rob, in the ESFL this season. Do you feel a little extra spice on this event? You feel a little spicy?
I do feel a little spicy. I might need an extra glass of water, Bailey, because Dabiken has the opportunity to get that first defense. And, you know, everybody says you're not really a champion until you defend the belt. So this is a huge opportunity against a dangerous opponent. So this is going to be very spicy here, Bailey.
And that's a good point as well, because not only the first defense, but obviously since then there has been a patch, Rob. The game has changed. So people might even say more. You know, you can't defend your belt after the patch. What kind of champion are you? I wouldn't say that, of course, Dabiken. No. But that is a thing that is on the cards this evening. So we'll see how they get on. Now, the first fight tonight, they are ready, is going to be Danny taking on Bone, doing work. Everything tonight, guys, if you weren't aware, it's Xbox this evening. ESFL 89 coming in the first fight.
Yeah, and we're in the middleweight division. They're picking their fighters. And we do have Bone doing work. He is ranked 27th right now. He's 1-3. Struggling a little bit. He does have great footwork. Throws from, you know, unorthodox angles, and he's going to be having a high output. Look out for a lot of strikes being thrown out there, ladies and gentlemen. Then you have Danny, ranked 40th. He's yet to win in the ESFL. So both of these guys, of course, Danny has strong ground game. He likes to set up his wrestling with strikes and always is looking for the finish. And both these guys really are hungry for a win. They might be bounced down to a feeder league, the UFL maybe, Bailey, if they don't get a win here.
A feeder league, just because I lost my title shot last week, all right? No, mention the UFL. All right. Post-patch, as we mentioned, Rob, first time for some of these Xbox guys competing post-patch. We'll see how much that affects things we saw the PlayStation tournament last week, where we saw the implementation and implications of said patch. But we are here tonight on the Xbox side of things, seeing if that meta's hitting a switch up, seeing what things are going to be different perhaps on this side of the pond. But I know the chat is eagerly anticipating this. We are back. It's a Saturday night. Let's get it on.
All right, here we go. Going with that new camera angle that some of us may like or may dislike. And they're off to the races.
Love the double jab, front leg push kick from Bone doing work, really using them Adesanya tools. But he's in his face right here. His game room, and there grabs a nice single, switches to the outside, lands there in that side control position. Great sprawl by Bone, rolling straight on through. Might be content to hold this position, Rob.
Most definitely, and playing as Yoel Romero, this is where you want to be early in the fight. He has a lot of time to work, a lot of stamina, and there is a nice, what was that, a denial into the half guard?
It was quite nice when it rolled him right over. And you, like you said, great position to hold, but good job working straight back to the feet. I believe there is a gallop perk on Adesanya. I am not entirely sure. Bone's still trying to work that double jab, a little lazily though, doesn't have much stopping power. If game keeps pressing forward, he can make his way through it. The 1-2 trades there with the jab and, cheek leg flying knee does not land.
And Bone doing work is really trying to fight behind that jab. He's got to be careful he doesn't stifle it, but really put on the pressure to the block of Game Room. Game Room with a nice hook there, though.
Yeah, nice hook over the top. Really going to snap and over the top of that jab as well. So gonna have to be careful. Nice counter there, straight right, just whiffing there. Grabs another single, 2 takedowns now, Rob. This is good. Only 3 minutes in, we're left in this round.
Yeah, great work by Game Room, utilizing that wrestling of Yoel Romero. And now in the full guard, he has still a half a round to work his magic. Gets that denial there, Billion, and now he has room to really advance. And he does.
Now going to just camp this half guard position, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Nice bump straight back. Good work so far, again by Bone. Very confident on the ground here, although Adesanya is a big disadvantage. He's staying nice and composed. All 3 nicely taken on the block right there.
Is being defensive. Blocking where he needs to. Trying to get that grapple advantage, but unable to.
Yeah, went for the right sit flick and then into the hip push. Doesn't get it. Easily denied. Lost a lot of stamina, so has to be passive here. As Game was easily able to pass. And then posture up there. It's good control, ground and pound work there by Game Room. Slowly pounding away. Content to trade. This time gets the full guard sweep. Goes to the backside sit. Lovely work, but again denied. This time doing the similar transition, Rob.
Definitely great control by Game Room. He's postured up a few times. There he goes again, landing damage, scoring. Ooh. 50 seconds still. He was leaning right into those. He got a lucky flip there, and now he can breathe. Now he's doing the damage back to Game Room.
Good way to finish out this last round, this first round, excuse me, here. By getting that reversal, posturing up, powering it out. You've got plenty of stamina to burn, especially against a Yoel Romero player. Putting some work on. Nice. Catches the Kimura, uses it to sweep. And there, this is bad. No stamina. This can take a lot of damage on the head health as well. 4, 3, 2. Man.
Big shots.
And a small lag spike. But apart from that, good end to that first round there. Whoa.
That was beautiful.
I think we're good.
Game Room grabbed that Kimura. Maybe a little bit of a mistake by Bone doing work. Kind of, gassed out a little bit, and he found himself under the full mount of a fresh Game Room to close out that round. That was scary. But here we go, round number 2. Right here, right now.
All right. Good first round from Game. Good strong round. Nice forward pressure. Bone trying to work behind that jab. He's landing it, but he's not landing any power shots, is he, Rob? There's a nice knee, though. Stuff like that is going to do damage, prevent the pressure, and also get him on the scoreboard.
Yeah, most definitely. And Bone doing work's got to be careful. That lead hook straight is coming fast from Game Room, and he's connected a couple times with it. And Bone doing work's head health has taken a couple hits right there again. That lead hook, Balian.
Yeah, and that's what you give up for landing that one stomp to the foot. You step into it. You're not even throwing it from a stationary position, so the animation time on the return is very long. And he was punished by a lead hook, and a lead hook again just right there by Game Room as he's marching forward with that. This is the classic, boxing meta that we've seen. You lead with the lead hook, you step in with the straight after, or you step in with the straight, you go to the lead hook. I like Bone's, adaptability, trying to mix up the striking and use Adesanya, but he is not winning the striking using that. It's the meta that's playing through right now, Rob.
Most definitely. And Bone doing work is getting caught here, but what I was going to say is he's also having to think about this lead hook straight and these takedowns. Game Room's really mixing it up. Keeping Bone doing work, thinking and on his toes. Again, he lands that lead hook. That has been money for him all night, babe.
Yeah, it's just real simple for Game right now. It's just, I'm going to let him make a mistake or let him give me a moment to close the distance, which is with any of these strikes that Bone's throwing, any of these kicks. Nice slip straight, more of that's good. But as soon as he's got that space to close distance, it's the lead hook and the straight. I like the fade out there, but he did give up some stamina, which almost got him crowded. Managed to double slip side out with a major lunge, and get away from it. Nice slip straight again, though.
Good defense by Bone doing work. It seems like he's moving his head a little bit. Denies that takedown attempt. And looks like he's getting a little bit more comfortable here. He has a nice stamina advantage, too.
Switching stance as well. He's going back to the boxing on the inside, not trying to set up his kicks or leading with kicks. Looks like it's a lot more 1-2s and 2-3s. And that lead uppercut.
That knee is nasty.
Beautiful. Much better command of the range by Bone. He's not trying to force ranges. He's fighting with whatever the range Game Room is saying, and then whenever he's in or out, he's landing these knees and these kicks.
Those are some nice shots by Game Room, though. Bone in a little bit of trouble now. He's got to recover. He's moving well. But is it enough, babe?
I don't know, man. Game's been very, very good with his stamina. And I think that Bone will probably bank on that a little bit. Again, that's really risky there, Rob. He landed it, but a lead hook or something could have set up a finishing combination.
takedown by Bone doing work, changing it up. On top with Adesanya.
I mean, he definitely showed he was quite confident in the ground game in the first round. I was about to say he did end that round in mount, though, getting pounded on, so he has to think about that. I don't know what the tactic is here because he's not winning this round, so a little takedown I don't think is going to turn it in his favor.
No, and he got reversed, too, right when they got to the ground, so Game Room again, maybe taking another round. Could be up 2-0, Bailey, and it might be a situation where Bone doing work has to finish in this third and final.
Yeah, and I feel, Bone's doing, he's fighting Adesanya like, Adesanya fights. He's trying to make use of him, but unfortunately, compared to the lead hook and the straight, the game's landing, he's just not doing as much damage, which isn't going to score as high. What he needs to maybe do is look to land some head kicks, Rob, some front kicks, like some high damage strikes that can help push around or get a finish. Because if he fights like that with the jabs and the straights, he's not going to finish him this round.
Right. Definitely, but man, this guy playing Romero right now, Game Room is just putting so much pressure on him. He's really having to utilize that side lunges, and with that hook coming at him, he's got to be careful. But there's the takedown again. Good job early in the round by Game Room. On top now.
Yeah, really use that pressure, like you said, to set up that takedown, and then an easy snap down right there, backside position. And like you said, very hard to land kicks with pressure, but I mean, he's only pressuring him because he's not able to stop him coming forward, with a high damage strike. So he's just scared of nothing. He's just walking him down.
Most definitely. Now it's Bone doing work, just hopefully staying calm and cool and collected from the bottom. He knows he's got to get back up, but he is being damaged and beaten down on by Game Room.
Good job by Game Room here. I mean, this is great thing to do in the third round. ESFL, I mean, get the takedown, secure it, control, land damage. Maybe look for a finish at the end if you soften them up a bit, but it's been all head damage from Gamer. I mean, Bone's body's barely touched, but his head health is getting lower and lower, Rob.
That was some good defense by Bone doing work there, and you notice Bone doing work is being a little less patient on the ground. I'm sure in the third and final round in the ESFL, it's pretty hard to be patient and make really good reads and decisions on the ground, and hopefully he does so because he needs to get back up. But Game Room is just controlling him and getting these flicks when he needs to.
Yeah, another pass right there. Nice job smashing. Bump straight back to the full guard there. Waiting on the time for the transition. He's going to go feet on the hips or on the head. See, if I know it's happening, Rob, he's got to change it up, man, because I'm not even in the fight. Like, he needs to find another way to get out of here.
He does. He definitely does, and it's just Game Room is like you, Ben. He's seeing everything, and Bone doing work, getting a little sloppy, but
there you go.
Right as I say that, he stands up. Beautiful job.
There you go. Mixes up his escape there. Went for a direction and an attempt. Hasn't pulled off yet. Gets it first time. So good job for him using momentum sweep, building that GA on the opposite side to get that get up. Now he's got the pressure on him again, though, Rob.
Yeah. Now, he's got to let his hands fly. But he just got rocked badly, and Bone doing work, landing a big overhand. He's got him trapped against the cage.
He's got to move that head.
And Bone doing work trying to escape.
Oh, the ones and twos. I mean, these have been good, but they're not going to stop this pressure, are they, Rob? He needs a straight. He needs a lead hook or an uppercut. Those flying knees he had earlier.
Big shot. Bone's in trouble. Bone's getting beat down on big uppercut. Drops him. And now Game Room on top, just landing some bombs. Oh, my goodness. Somehow, some way, Bone doing work survives.
Man, I mean, 40 seconds in the round. We'll see if Game Room looks for the finish and postures up. It's not looking great. Triangle choke, Hail Mary, a posture up once again. This might snap through the
big bomb.
He's got the stamina to finish.
He's launching Yoel Romero nukes. Beautiful fight from Game Room. He might finish it here. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful win.
Great performance by Game Room. I mean, just boxing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's how you play Yoel Romero. That's why he's a very high-level pick in this division. Good power. You've got the good inside boxing with the slightly shorter frame. Great takedown and top control. You can just grab it whenever you want. I mean, perfect use of Romero. Perfect game plan. Just meta boxing, straights, hooks, occasional uppercut. All head health, didn't touch the body once, took him down, beat him up. There you go. Easy.
All three judges score this contest 30-27.
Yeah, Game Room did a really good job throwing out that lead hook and mixing up his takedowns and really making him pay in that third round with his flicks and control, putting on a lot of pressure and just pounding him out with some great ground and pound. Game Room beating a dangerous Bone doing work, and Game Room finally getting his first win, which is always a great thing to experience, I'm sure. And maybe he could snowball this and get another fight, and we'll see him again back in the Esports Fight League. And I'll be watching out for Game Room.
For sure. And, you know, Bone, I mean, props to Bone. He showed up. He tried to utilize the strengths of Israel Adesanya, very similar to how he fights in real life. He played the counter-fighting game. He did good work with the jabs and the straights, but, you know, unfortunately, the way the stamina system works, there's barely any difference from throwing your lead hook and your straights to your jab and your straights. So you're scoring points, and you can maybe score points faster, but you're not maintaining a stamina advantage. You're not inflicting as much damage. You're not preventing pressure. So you really have to mix in your power shots and your other strikes in there to stop these people coming forward if they're going to try and run you down and crowd them. But, you know, it's easier said than done. Game Room did a great job of applying that pressure. Just want to give props to Bone for trying to implement a different game plan, perhaps outside some of what we've seen being what some would call the meta at the current state, I'd say, of this game, right?
Most definitely. I agree with everything you just said there, Bay.
That's right. So does that dog. You hear them. Okay. All right. We're moving on to our second fight right now. I believe it's going to be Midwest taking on the Dragon. I believe that is correct. Wow. And I have it right here. Perfect. All right. Lovely. It looks like it's going to be a bantamweight. Always excited for a nice little bantamweight matchup here. Moving swiftly through the card. If you are just joining us this evening, welcome back once again. ESFL 89 today. Our Xbox champion Dabiken will be defending his belt tonight. Ahead of that, we have a whole heap of action from the Xbox side of the esports scene in the UFC 4. So sit back, grab a drink. UFC is on tonight as well, Rob. Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay, well, come on, man.
Holly Holm, right?
Yeah, okay. He does know. He does know. It's fine. I'm just kidding. All right, moving on. The next fight. Here we go. Bantamweight.
All right, Bantamweight division. We got Dragon, currently ranked 31. Is 0-1 right now. He's very observant. He's balanced but aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. He's going against an unrated fighter. He's making his debut today. His name is Midwest, and apparently he starts fast. He's got a really heavy top game, so you got to be careful, because once he gets up there, he's going to, you know, stay on top. He's going to flick. He's going to be heavy. It's going to wear you out, and he's very strong on the clinch, so you got to be careful of that grappling of Midwest.
They went back to the menu.
Oh, maybe a little ESFL jitters there.
Oh, finger slip. Mate, you can't be having that, can you? You got to... Hey, the ESFL jitters are real, dude.
Oh, they are.
Oh, it's good. It's true.
He might be sweating. His heart's beating. He's making misflicks right now.
That's not.
Can't even get into the fight.
Your hands do sweat. This is the only game that makes me sweat a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I think it requires an inordinate amount of brain power sometimes. You know, like there's a lot of like quick decision making over a long period of time. Sometimes like 15 minutes. You know.
Oh, most definitely. Wow. You never know what your opponent's gonna bring out. Trying to think about what they're gonna do.
There's very little.
But you got to bring your own game plan
as well in this game. Yeah, and you've constantly got to change your game plan. It's a very, very interesting video game to play against another human. Like, obviously, all games have strategy and stuff, but you know, the exchanges aren't like 10 seconds long like they would be in maybe the first-person shooter. You know, you have like a 10-second exchange. It's like, you know, you're in there for a continual period of time. It's pretty intense. It's good though. I think that's why we like it, isn't it, everybody? Right, these guys getting themselves ready. Do I have a word from the back of what happened in that one, by the way? I don't know where they restarted. I was told this was the next fight, so we should be okay. Let's show you the fight card one more time if you didn't see it and you are just arriving for us here. The fight card this season, top of the bill, Dabiken taking on Trickzyy. Co-main event tonight. We have got Suave Jamie taking on Papa Lima. And then we have Recognized on the card, making a great showcasing there against one of the ESFL's own Unnoted Legacy. Combo is back to put some hands on Showtime East. I love it. Brand new Mac is back to attack. Didn't think we'd see him back this soon, or I don't know what's happening, so I'm not going to say that. But, you know, he's here. So then we've got another TH4 boy in Southpaw repping tonight as well. Styles, that'll be a good fight against Doctor from the ICB. And then Dino, hotly tipped Dino by many, is up to showcase as well. Kicking off the main card. Great fight to kick off the main card. I mean, if you follow the ESFL as much as you follow the UFC, which I doubt many of you do, and if you know any of these people, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you watch every single one. I don't know. That's a nice layout for that card. You know, got Dino, like hot prospect coming up against Hasboys. You know, you got some vet matchups up there, some camp matchups as well. I like it, man. That's a nice card this evening we have here, Rob.
A beautiful card, and it looks like these guys are ready to go, Bailey, and we're going to be in the bantamweight division. TJ was just selected by Dragon, and we're still waiting for Midwest's pick. Who will he choose to counter that? TJ fast striker, marathon perk.
Who would you use?
Dangerous kicks.
I want to hear.
I would pick Jose Aldo because I really can utilize those leg kicks, and the boxing is very powerful, and he can really keep up with that TJ Dillashaw pick, in my opinion.
All right, that's good. Now, that's a perfectly good pick. You could build a strategy around it. I think you might struggle with the cardio, maybe, and you might struggle with leg kicks because he's got that high switch stance stat, right?
That is true.
I mean, but you could definitely
That is a good point.
You could still win with Aldo. It's not a bad pick. You could definitely still win. You could kick, close down the boxing game. You have better kicks than TJ, so if you make it a kicking fight, you have the advantage there, right? So you can do that. But I mean, people we've been seeing a lot. Cody Garbrandt, definitely someone everyone has been using. That pressure boxing. Ooh, the Peter Yan.
Peter Yan.
There we go. Apparently,
Peter Yan. I mean, he's a powerful boxer.
Yeah, he's got that pressure as well. You pressure TJ, it's going to be tough to use that footwork, and and then get creative with those kicks as well.
That is very true. We'll see how this fight plays out.
Apparently, he dropped his controller in excitement. That's the word from the back.
I told you those ESFL jitters.
All right, here we go, guys. Second fight of the night. And we have Spider coming up after this. Lovely to see that one. All right, we're going to touch him up right here. Great little matchup.
How come it's a 5-rounder?
I don't know. They get too excited. Don't get over on. Nice exchange on the inside. Already seeing that slip right hook coming over the top. Midwest really trying to set up that right hand. Double uppercuts into the lead hook right here. Bouncing off the block. All of this in close here, Rob.
Yeah, these guys are throwing down early right now. It looks like Crazy Dragon's trying to use that straight lead hook to keep Midwest off of him. Midwest coming forward, a nice 4-punch combination. Throwing heat.
That Predator perk definitely helping him right here. I love the double uppercuts. That's just looks disgusting when Yan throws that. Looks like it'll kill you. Dragon's doing a great job with the head movement right now, Rob. I'm seeing that. He's pulling. He's trying to slip, dip, chuck that right hand over the top. Wouldn't be surprised if he can land it. They'll do some big damage. But there's the double uppercut. Big right hook again, Rob. Land all clean this time.
Yeah, big shots. Midwest coming forward. Looking like he's trying to get a little head movement there. Eats a couple shots from Crazy Dragon, though. Again, that right hook's landing. Now Crazy Dragon doing some good damage on Peter Yan.
Oh, man. Midwest is just all straight hook. Just nothing but power shot. Not a single jab. There's the double, though. Nice switch to the body.
Oh.
That nose is
Nice
getting
body
busted.
kick.
I love the use of the lead body kick here as well. Haven't really seen much of that since UFC 2.
This is a very, very evenly matched fight here.
Oh,
that one's defended. Oh, there's that double uppercut again.
good job. Gets a nice outside takedown. Straight feet on the hips, so it's going to be hard to keep down to Peter Yan. Stepping in. They're both stepping in with these punches as well. No one's like planting and throwing, Rob. It's all just like, I'm going to move forward and strike. Tries to land the overhand on the counter. Nice job mixing up with the teeth. Bounces off the block, though. 1-4 this time, breaking the block. Pull counter just out of range to time that, though.
Yeah, eats a right hook at the end of that as well. Midwest doing well, put on that pressure. Beautiful pivot lunge there.
Oh, the question mark
kick.
Beautiful after the lead body. I love that. That was nice. I mean, he may have accidentally thrown it, but let's hope that he didn't. Great job flicking that up there. Bit of damage on it, though. Barely touched the head, Crane kick, nothing doing. Trading the pocket, clips around the head with the right hand. That block is low.
Right hand.
That block is low. Oh, what happened? What happened?
Barely out of range. Midwest got lucky there. Now Midwest looking to put some damage on, and he misses the head kick. Or did that one actually hit the block? I don't really know.
Nice lead uppercut into the hook. Jab, roll off the side. Look for Crazy to slip through that right hand. He's been looking for it. Whenever he fades back like that, he's trying to set his feet to plant through that counter shot off the top of the head movement. So,
and these guys have to remember that they have a 5-round fight here, and they're just throwing like it's a 3-rounder. They're going to be very tired in the later rounds.
Yeah, they are just throwing, aren't they? The block is so low. Look at this. All right, they came to fight for you guys tonight. It's so reckless, You got to wait for a week for your ESFL fight. This is a debut, I think, for both of them, or maybe not.
One's one.
A debut for one, okay.
Here we go, round number 2. It's been a war so far. Both guys not hesitating to let those 3-punch, 4-punch combinations fly out, and immediately Midwest taking the center of the octagon, taking the control and putting that pressure.
Oh, beautifully timed straight lead uppercut into the right hand once again. I love the head movement there from OST as he was just, OTS, excuse me, just sitting back, fading back, covering. It was all blocked, slipped head movement, so he couldn't really counter off it. But Midwest was pumping that block, but he stepped in once it was low to crack him, and there he just waited, landed the perfect 3-piece combination in return, and they are back in the pocket trading, Rob.
Yeah, and Dragon seems to be getting the better of these exchanges. Oh! Big head kick!
That's it!
That's it!
Oh my god! Wow! Talk about the head movement and immediately catches him slipping with it. Whoa! Great finish.
That's how fast the fight can change. That's what makes this game so exciting. Dragon obviously ahead a little bit, doing the better of the damage, doing more of the damage of those exchanges, and then all out of nowhere a head kick, perfectly timed, and Dragon leaned into it, max vulnerability without the block up as well. Oh,
didn't even set it up, Rob. He just walked into range and threw it. He must have either knew the head movement was coming, tried to make a read on it, or the block was low and he wanted to crack him with it. But beautiful, that'll get you a finish, and it does so right there. Midwest Sniper gets a win. Is that his debut there, Rob? I don't think so.
Yeah, Midwest
Ladies and gentlemen,
0-0. It's his debut, and he's known as a grappler to this event from the scouts, and he gets a huge knockout win. Definitely a beautiful performance by Midwest in his first ESFL debut, Balian.
Man, I mean, that's a way to finish. That's a great fight. That's a great systematic breakdown of your opponent. I really loved the pressure. It was a lot of pressure. Obviously, he's playing Peter Yan, but you could tell it was two pressure fighters meeting each other. So whenever that happens, it can be a little bit of a tussle to see who's going to instigate that pressure. But OST had to relent, give up ground. It was constant work by Midwest. I mean, I think OST is a clan name, so I'm going to say Dragon because I don't want to say that because sometimes we do. Dragon was using good head movement. You could tell he was trying to do. And, to be fair to him, at the start of that second round, he came out defensive, was slipping. He was taking it all on his block, which wasn't ideal. But when then Midwest stepped in to capitalize, he went with that beautiful straight lead hook rear uppercut, which just rocked him. So he was getting his shots off. But again, you slip into a head kick like that, unfortunately, it's gonna do some damage. So props there for getting the finish to Mr. Bone doing work. Great fight again there. Right, okay. We have a few more coming up for you this evening, guys. We got actually.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jakey B, currently ranked 17th. This is going to be in the lightweight division. He's 1-0. He's got great combo mix-up. He's a grinder. He's out there grinding his opponents down, and he's against Spider. I believe this is the same Spider that used to be and still is one of my favorite fighters in the ESFL. And the lead striker, Balian, super creative. He is the highlight machine of the ESFL, but he's had some early troubles. He's gotten a loss, 0-1, currently ranked 28, looking for his first win in UFC 4. So very motivated, I'm sure.
I'm sure he is very motivated. We've seen flashes of brilliance from him all the time. But unfortunately, I hate to say it, but this isn't really Spider's kind of a striking game now. Spider's a counter fighter. He likes to get creative with his combos. He does land a lot of good head kicks, but he's not someone to fight with a lot of pressure. Now, technically in any fight, if you're pressuring someone, you're winning the fight, and that's always an effective way to win a fight. Like, we shouldn't punish pressure in this game. It should definitely be a dangerous strategy. It seems to be the optimal one, but that doesn't mean you can't be a counter striker. That doesn't mean you can't win as a defensive fighter. It just means you need to be more careful, and you need to find out what works, and especially what works for you. So Spider can still fight his fight as that defensive counter fighter. He's just got to find techniques and combos that punish pressure and that do a lot of damage, that can secure him knockdowns, that can get him, wins. Because things like head kicks, spinning elbows, flying knees, they do a lot of damage in this game. It's not like in, previous games where you could land a couple and it wouldn't do much. If you land a flush spinning elbow, you will rock your opponent like 9 times out of 10. So there are techniques like that he can look to employ if he doesn't want to pressure with the hooks and the crosses and the uppercuts.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to see what kind of a game plan he's going to show us, and what kind of skills he's going to showcase, because he's a special fighter. And Jakey B has a huge opportunity to get a big name, a big win under his belt with Spider. I mean, Spider is definitely a nice name in his prelims tonight.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, this is great, kicking us off with the third fight. A little choppy, but it'll be fine here. Nice fake on the hook. Spider's setting the pressure right now with Dustin Poirier. And like we said, Jakey, remember that Nurmagomedov pick? Nice slip to the outside there. Great job. And this is an adaptation from Spider already here, Rob. We're seeing Spider use a pressure fighting style.
Yeah, we're seeing him land one to the head and then two nasty body shots. And he almost landed a devastating uppercut. Look at that slipping by Spider. Oh, my goodness.
Looks like he's changed stance. Maybe he's made a read on a particular strike that Jakey B keeps throwing. But he slipped that overhand nicely, like you said. Did get taken down, though. We'll see how good Jakey B is as a grappler. You know, maybe he's not got the best stand-up because he was getting a little, you know, had the pressure put on him there. But we'll see.
Yeah, it looked like Spider already made a full round worth of reads early in that fight, or in this fight. But here we go. Jakey full mount. He's got the opportunity. Postures up with Khabib early. This is not good, but good framing.
Good job
from
securing
Spider.
position. Able to get some damage off on the block. That's going to help out on the feet as well. Spider, good job. Back here in half guard. No fake from Jakey. Just straight to that side control position. Bump straight back from Spider here. Now in full guard. Goes for the three fakes as he tries to hit
fakes
the
in a
get
row.
up. Yeah, tries to hit the get up, but automatically cancelled by the transition from Jakey.
And he's really searching for that crucifix position, but Spider is privy to it, getting a nice flick, staying safe. But again, Jakey's able to get that full mount, and he's spending a lot of this round on top, getting that control time, and now postured up with Khabib, but unable to do too much damage, Balian.
Did you see how quickly Spider moved his head as soon as Jakey B postured up right there? He was on that head movement like a shot as soon as he postured up. Tries to hit it was just a transition there, but then double steps over with the fakes. Once again, half guard posture up.
Ooh, some good shots there.
Yeah, I think he framed a few. Tries to go for the full guard fake and then the transition with the underhook. Doesn't get it. Another pass. He's got to try and adapt and stop this side control pass because, I mean, he's very content to take this position. Seems to want to work from the most dominant position possible. Nice deny though on the crucifix. Made the read there, but maybe Jakey's feeling, you know, I'm not getting much damage off. From a posture position, I'm going to stay side control. I'm going to stay crucifix. I'm going to do that damage from those positions where I don't need to posture. But he's back to the feet. Good job.
Yeah, in that scouting report earlier, they said that Jakey B is a grinder, and that's what he's trying to do to Spider. That's what he's doing in this first round, just grinding him out on the feet, or excuse me, on the ground, trying to get that time.
Oh! Nice slip under, though. It's nice and easy to slip that overhand when you're in a southpaw position. And Spider's taking full advantage of that right there. He's not as aggressive as he was coming in the second round, though. He's being a lot more passive, looking for the counter shots. And if he does plant his feet, he's going to get caught in that clinch like that. But great job in that round by both men, really, right? Spider did well on the feet. Jakey B did great on the ground.
Yeah, Jakey B really grinded him out. Spent a lot of time on top, Balian, but man, the Spider, his strikes are so devastating.
Oh, avoided that clinch attempt right there nicely. Oh, he sat out and then reshot. I wonder if that's a chain. You can do that. He seemed to hit a minor lunge and then dived right on that takedown. It might be the speed of Khabib. Or if you're able to chain that movement transition into a takedown, I don't know. But nonetheless, he shot that very quickly and he's back on top, Ron.
Yeah, back on top. Jakey doing what he needs to do, and this is not good for Spider. And now in the crucifix position. Oh, no, Spider's in some real trouble here, Bailey, and he gets a deny, and now these elbows are going to be dropping down on his head.
Man, another one.
So far.
He definitely was looking for this position, Rob, like you said. Looking bad for Spider.
No.
He's going to have to take the damage soon just to try and find a way out. And this is classic groundwork from Jakey B. You love to see it, man.
Jakey B compromising Spider's game plan right now.
Most definitely. And it's like I said, if you've got an opponent that maybe is defending themselves really well from the postured up positions, then you can take side control, then you can take the crucifix position, you can land that unblockable damage. Don't let them sway, don't let them frame, just dominate with position and transitional control.
Right. And again, Spider finds himself on the mat.
Oh, the blood
splattering out of his mouth. Dustin Poirier not liking these elbows. And Jakey all over him, grinding him out here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left still on the clock. This is not good for you Spider fans out there.
Not at all there. Trying to step over into Crucifix. Nice bump right back in there. And this is, the second round. He has another round, but this is good work by Jakey, just taking Spider down immediately. Nice slip there. And again, see, he's not getting much from posture. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to look for side control immediately. Spider needs to know that. Oh, well, I'll shut up because he went to full mount.
Slides right in the full mount, and Spider's trying to get him off with that get up, and Jakey's having none of it. Jakey's just sitting on top. His top game, especially with Khabib backing it up with those attributes and those stats, is pretty nasty, I must say. And now just grounding, pounding his opponent out here. Big shots.
Oh,
what?
Straight through the
I must have not been looking at the head help.
That was clean right there. Damn, that's some good dominant performance by Jakey. Hey, man. Maybe the stand-up didn't look so great, but, it didn't matter. He secured the takedown in both rounds. Didn't take too much damage on the feet, and, yeah, pounded out Spider right there. I mean, props to Spider again. We saw some of those flashes of brilliance like we always see, Rob. He just couldn't put it together again tonight. It's a tough matchup, clearly, in Jakey, who showed some dominant grappling skills right there. Once he had top position, he rarely let it go. I think one time Spider got up, so it's obviously a lot easier when you're Khabib, and Dustin does not have great stats off the bottom. Whenever I fight a Dustin player, no matter who I am, I'm always aware, I can take him down and pound him out, tire him out a little bit, but Jakey obviously using that in full effect to get the win, Rob. Great performance, right?
Bailey, and the itsy bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came Jakey B and washed the Spider out. I mean, holy moly. Jakey B just totally nullified the striking of Spider. We saw early, Spider was really feeling himself, and he was landing some good combinations. He was getting some nice slips. We saw that uppercut totally rock Jakey in the first moments of that fight. We could really see Spider is so comfortable on the feet, and for Jakey to survive that and continually get him to the ground, pass his guard a couple times, just do some serious ground and pound, some good control, and just put a wrench in that game plan of Spider. Jakey B is a grappler to be reckoned with here, getting a big win over a very notorious opponent, a dangerous opponent in Spider.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, Rob. Great analysis. Right. Ooh, nice. Well, it's nice to see some up-and-comers, some young hot contenders bursting on the scene. I think Jakey was ranked 17th going into that one based on the ESFL rankings. So Spider 28th. So, he was a bit of a higher ranked. But he's now 2-0, still undefeated, Jakey. Spider 1-1, no, 0-2, excuse me now. So he's going to have to hopefully make some changes. And, he's trying, Rob. He's trying to implement his game plan. He says, tough matchup. I know he had before. That was a tough matchup right there. Jakey showing some grappling skills. Let's see who he can take down, though. Can he take down, a Cody Dank and do something? This is what we need. These are the questions that need to be answered. Because if you're new here, there's levels to this. Let me tell you that. All right.
Jakey seems like a beast.
He does seem like a beast, though, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I mean, I could tell Spider is really good, and he was really trying to. I don't know. How did you feel about his defense from the bottom? It seemed like he knew what he was doing. He was high level. He just was getting controlled.
He was getting controlled. He was getting out of the dangerous positions time and time again. Except that one time he got stuck in the crucifix. But I mean, anybody can get stuck there if you've got a good player on top of you. Right. So. I mean, I didn't see him make a single mistake. Like you said, I think Jakey's just high level, but we still need to see Jakey. That was my only point, against some higher level competition. Right.
Now he moves up to the upper echelon.
That's how.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. All right, the next fight is ready to go. Is Liam, I believe, or Pyrite Kip taking on one of the EK boys. They're back again. One of their leading men, Mr. EK Darth. They're already at bantamweight.
Yeah, bantamweight EK Darth representing that EK fight camp. Unrated 0-0, but so is Pirate Kip. And we got a little information on Pirate. Elite head movement, but he loves to brawl. Very interesting combination there. And he's also strong in all areas. So apparently this Pirate Kip guy is very good. So we'll see how EK Darth is able to deal with that. We know how EK players play, Bailey. And I mean, they got a solid ground game, and they're pretty well polished everywhere.
I would say they pretty are well polished everywhere. And yeah, Darth, man, is someone we've seen multiple times in main events at the top of cards, just like this one. You know, he's like, what, the 4th fight tonight? Because this is his debut in UFC 4. So, you know, he's not fought yet on UFC 4. But in UFC 3, he main evented many times. He's fought the best of the best. So he's one of the big boys. He's one of the top, you know, top 10 consistent players, top 15, whatever you want to put him, who's always up there. So this is a tough matchup for Pyright. Like you said people saying he's good. Well, we're going to see how good he is, because this is a legit matchup for your debut. But you know, maybe Darth is slowing down, you know.
Maybe he's been
fights.
training like he's in the hyperbolic time chamber, and now he's waiting for this moment with all the holes filled in his game. You know, the fight camp EKs out there rooting for Darth, but he's picking Peter Yan, which is I guess that's a good choice, because you have some powerful striking and powerful ground and pound from the top. But Cody Garbrandt versus Peter Yan.
I love
Peter Yan versus Peter Yan.
Cody Garbrandt is the best fighter in this game. I'll say it again every week. But this is a great matchup right here. Stylistically, we should be in for a war. Yan has a slight wrestling advantage if he wants to implement it, and I believe there's a little bit more power probably on Yan's side as well. But basically, the stats are even enough that it should be, you know, if they want to just box, it should be a fair contest. Pyright says, no, no, no. Darth, you know, he will implement the wrestling if he feels like he has to. He does have that option. The veteran making his first UFC 4 fight in Darth on Peter Yan, and the new guy, Kip Pyright, with a tough matchup with the Cody Garbrandt pick.
Right away, I'm seeing EK Darth looking for some head-body combinations, some powerful ones. Oh, 3-punch combination there.
Oh, nice lead body kick. Seeing that more and more tonight. Jab, rear uppercut, nice jab to the body. Everything coming off the jab for Pyright right now.
Oh, they're winging.
Yeah, nice kick catch right there. Leg trip, nice.
Hey, oh, that was a hard slam.
Oh, that's
big
the
shot.
jab right there. He threw the jab, and Darth threw, I think, an uppercut, and then he was able to follow up with his second punch. And, you know, I can't even speak. Kip's still landing the second punch of his combination. So that's what happens when you lead with the jab in that close, Rob. Like, you give up the power advantage.
Most definitely. And now we got EK Darth really faking that knee on belly. You see that right arm coming up. That's the fake to knee on belly, trying to get him to bite. A side saddle fake as well. EK Darth really trying to play with these fakes here to get Pyright to bite on them and make a transition.
I mean, this is what you see in a high-level play. You know, some people watch the ESFL and you know, they don't see, you know, much difference from what they're doing at home. But then you watch people like Darth and you're like, okay, I've never seen this before. You know, because you don't see it every day. This is the highest of levels, really. When it comes to the ground, he can certainly compete with the best of them down there. And here he is now in a perfect position in the first round. 2.5 minutes left, exactly where he wants to be, pounding the body from sprawl. He can control from here, you know he can. And if I'm Pyright, you got to move, man, because Darth is not giving up this position. He's using those fakes there to just hold there to stop the ref from standing you up. So, I mean, Pyright can stay here for as long as he wants. Oh, he timed it! Oh!
Woo! That was crucial right there. Very, very big break for Pyright, who was getting pounded by a motivated, dangerous EK Darth, who was being very patient with his stamina and his decision making. He looks clinical on the ground.
Twice now, though, Pyright is hitting with that slip straight right. He said he was a good head movement in the breakdown for him. Twice now with the slip straight right. So, you know, he's going to be careful with that. Baited that one out nicely, though.
Nice right hand lands for Pyright.
Ooh, I mean, Darth is kind of getting these pull cameras, but Pyright's really timing them. Now he's looking a lot crisper, Rob. He's stopped throwing combinations. He's looking for 2 shots, and he's timing them well.
Man, Pyright's boxing is very nice. The way he times those lean backs, and he's really laying that right hook a lot on the face of EK. EK's got to be careful. He's getting tagged right now.
Yeah, there's still this pressure from Darth. I mean, he probably doesn't need to pressure this much because he's pretty much secured the round, I'd say, but he's still content to walk forward, march forward, do lots of damage to the block health of Pyright right here. Like, Pyright slipping, but that block is going down, Rob.
It definitely is. That block is not going to last forever. And it seems like EK's getting really comfortable with that taunt, putting his hand in the air, and he's feeling good. And it seemed like Darth is best showcasing of skills has been on the ground. He looks really dominant there. So let's see if Darth wants to put the fight back down on the ground.
I like the taunting. You know, a player like Pirate, he needs to remain calm to time these shots, these head slips. So this is good to pull this out. He's trying to get him to bite on his offense a little. Oh, nice. He's already got him throwing three-piece combinations again here.
And Pirate's trying to lean on that left side and make Darth miss and hit him with some vulnerability. And Darth is just throwing that rear hook, body uppercut or body hook. Very nice mix-up.
Nice.
Oh,
straight right into the lead hook as well. Nice. Oh.
Ooh. Pirate is dangerous.
He's timing these very well. Still leading with the jab every time. I wonder if Darth will make a read and try and slip it. It's all linear strikes off that left hand. So he can just take his head off the center line.
Even though Pirate is landing good shots, it's EK Darth that's
there it is,
pushing the pace and landing the heavier shots. Look at that.
I mean,
the block is getting blown up.
Yeah, he knows the block.
The damage is bleeding through.
Oh, just as you said it, Rob.
Beat up right now. Oh, EK Darth on top, landing bombs.
Wow, man. Like you said, he bled straight through Rob and then cracked him with a straight right. Look at the damage on that slam as well.
Oh, man. And just throws him on the ground. And now, here we go. Now that you got through that, now you got to deal with Darth's top game. And that's very, very difficult to deal with. He's very surgical out there. I can tell he's very patient. Like you said, he really makes sure his stamina is high. And it's going to be hard. And now he actually commits to the Neon Belly.
Oh, good job denying the half guard. 2 quick elbows as well in return here. Faking, controlling. I mean, I feel Pyrite's waiting. He's being calm, but you know, Darth is just so content to hang out in these positions, Rob, and continuously score damage. So nice. He's being patient and timing these transitions, though.
Yeah, EK Darth is definitely someone who prioritizes position over damage, and it makes him very dangerous. Right there, you see another Neon Belly fake, and he's just content landing, you know, these short shots, adding to that damage he's already done on the feet and the ground in the previous round. So EK Darth is a scary, scary opponent, and like you said, Cody Garbrandt, Pirate, he's being very patient right now, but he's spending a lot of this time on his back and needs to get this to the feet and do some damage.
Nice. Double shot and then timed it beautifully. Nice. Yeah, Pirate is no slouch on the ground. He's just being very patient, which you have to be against Darth, right? You can't rush out of any of these positions.
You cannot. That's very impressive by Pirate, which shows that he's elite as well.
Oh, double shot, hip fake, 1 shot. Now he waits. Hip fake again. Hip fake. Nice job, just posture up. I mean, I'm surprised Kip's hanging out here, Rob.
Yeah, he seems to be comfortable, landing some damage, paying Darth back a little bit. Good stuff, good work, but probably not enough.
Good first
to get that round back.
Second round, good second round right there. I mean, they both came out like. Oh wait, why is someone saying wait? Okay, I think the taunts are gonna come out again. They both came out and disconnect the controller. Is he okay?
Time out.
Is he gonna
no!
Oh!
Darth coming forward and land a big bomb.
He's got no controller.
Darth just beating the hell out of him, no controller. The disrespect.
Oh, has he got it back? Oh, it feels bad. He doesn't know though, does he?
That's true.
He wants to finish on the feet slip right though. Kip's still looking for those counter shots.
Man. Unfortunate situation for Pirate, but now he's still somehow in this fight. If he gets this win, that will be magical. Cinderella story, but he eats a lead hook, and he's probably going down.
He doesn't have much block. He's slipping really well, but I don't think he's got the damage. He can't trade. He's trying to throw anything that does damage. I feel for Pirate, but, you know, Darth was... Oh, my God.
Oh!
And this is just poor Kip, man. Darth is starting close.
Darth is just taunting him. I mean, he taunted him the whole time. Oh, man. And now Darth probably... the light switch has been turned off.
Oh, man. That's so mean, but also, like, why is your controller not charged before the ESFL, dude? Come on.
I mean, Darth was already in control of that fight. up to that point. So he, most likely he was going to win anyways. But just a really unfortunate event.
I don't know. I think Kip would argue against that. He probably felt good going into the third round. He probably felt like he had sussed him out on the ground because he ended it on top, right? He managed to reverse him. But, I mean, regardless of that, it's your debut, man. Charge your controller, dude. Like, you only get a fight once every 2 weeks. Just... I mean, it would have warned him.
I mean, he did drop it. He dropped the controller, almost broke it, and then he didn't charge.
That was midway.
58 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner.
Well, maybe next time the scouting report on this guy will say
charge a controller.
has the inability to charge his controller.
Oh man,
we've all been there, but to be there in the ESFL, man, that's gotta suck.
Of course,
just imagine the feeling of trying to find that cable and plug it in with your hands all sweaty. The jitters. You probably miss a couple times that USB port. It's a little vulnerable. You might break something.
I'm sorry, poor dude. Look, I feel for the guy, but honestly, I mean, it warns you. It comes up on the screen. I mean, do you not think I've got the ESFL in 20 minutes? I better plug this thing in. I thought it's okay. All right, moving swiftly on. Let's not take away from the performance of Mr. EK Darth there this evening, showing up for the EK camp. They are still back. That's his first performance in UFC 4. Looked very dominant. Obviously, the third round more than others, but mainly due to the controller disconnecting. Taunted the whole time, coming in with a chip on his shoulder, showcased his dominant ground game. Pressure on the feet seems to be the way he wants to go this time around. Will be a tough matchup. Just look out for him again. I'm sure he'll be making his way up to take on some of the top guys very soon there, Rob. So where was he coming into this one? Not ranked, of course, because he hadn't fought. But,
this was his debut. So he's moving on up. It seems like he's waiting to get all his skills polished before he, joined the ESFL, which is a smart move. And now he's going to start going on a roll. Start adding the tombstones up. EK Darth coming. Watch out.
It's a bit morbid, isn't it, Rob? It's not Mortal Kombat, The ashes. All right. Great. Right. Let's take a look at hang on. This fight card. Okay, it's not the fight card. Excuse me. All right. We've seen the fight card. Let's move on to the next fight for this evening. Moving now through the prelims. Still, a whole main card coming up later on tonight. Dabiken will be defending his belt for the first time. Our first UFC 4 Xbox champion, Dabiken, won in the Champions Tournament 3 weeks ago now. Tonight, defends his belt for the first time. As many say, you are not a champ until you defend it. And the man he is against this evening, also undefeated, also so close to getting a spot in that tournament, Mr. Trickzyy. And, should be a good matchup. But before that, many more fights coming for you, including this little diddle in the middleweight division. Hasboys will be taking on the highly touted prospect, Mr. MMA. And excuse me, I said this was the end of the prelims. This is the first fight on the main card, I believe, Rob.
This is. That last one was the prelim showcase, and what a showcase it was. And now we're moving on into the main event, or main card of the evening, Balian. And I guess I'll introduce these fighters.
We've got some numbers next to some names, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, we got Dino, ranked 13th. We're getting towards the top 10 here, but Dino on the door of the top 10, ranked 13th, but Hasboy ranked 12th. So both these guys are very close in the rankings. Both gentlemen are 2-2, but it is Dino that has the creative striking, very, very patient, and he's pretty much comfortable wherever the fight goes. But his opponent, Hasboy, is a great wrestler, and he's got a very active submission game, so he's going to be pursuing those submissions from the ground. So be careful, Dino, if it happens to go to the mat.
Yeah, I mean, Dino is known as a very technical striker. People are expecting big things from him, but like you said, Hasboy is a very well-rounded, very crafty opponent. So I like the matchup. Let's see if Dino can utilize Adesanya better than we saw earlier on this evening, and it should be a good fight here.
Most definitely. Middleweight division, they sling some real power here.
Nice fakes already coming out from Dino. And he switched stance.
Robert Whitaker is my favorite pick, and already put on the pressure with those heavy body kicks.
I like the lead hook check right there from Dino. Bounced off the block, but that's the kind of thing he's going to need to stop this pressure, like you mentioned, Rob.
Yeah, most definitely. Those deep kicks are huge.
Dino implementing some minor evasion footwork here. Very hard to see, sliding out of the way, just flicking that left stick down there. Got him out of the range of that linear strike, that jab. Let's see if he uses a little bit more of that. We don't see that every day. Nice little work by Dino. Nice body shot again, though, Rob.
Oh, yeah, they're trading here. And Hasboy's doing a good job putting that pressure with that boxing and that power of Robert Whitaker. And you'll see he's also utilizing that same technique. The lead hook, straight, heavy game is very good for pressure. And already breaking that block, and Dino's in some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we saw exactly in the first fight of the night with the Romero pick. It's a pressure fight. It's a pressure style that will be more effective against Adesanya. Don't give him range to use those kicks, but also to get those arms back into place. You have the range, but it takes longer for your arms to return to your body to that block position. So fighting on the inside is a lot tougher, and Hasboy is doing exactly what was showcased earlier on tonight with this pressure. And Dino kind of wilting a little bit under here. The block has broken, and this is constant shots on the block. Finally moving his head, drops it with the rear uppercut, and looks to finish right here. Is he going to get it? He
Did you
does.
see that shot on the way down?
There you go.
Yo, uppercut Bailey, and then on the way down, like that punch really rocked him. That was incredible. That was so awesome to see. What a win.
Great win, and Hasboy's just put it on him, like you said, on the block. And Dino's block meter was gone, and he didn't use his head movement at any point before that. He had to trade back here. He chose to. His head health was about halfway down when he did, and that beautiful uppercut just in the trade. He went for a body shot, maximum vulnerability to that uppercut, and damn, like you said, follow-up strikes on the ground.
Can you hear me?
Get the job done.
Hold on, get.
And I've muted him before he said anything there. Oh dear. All right, not happy about that one. Close matchup on paper there, but Dino wilting to the pressure of Hasboy's there. Like we saw the meta once again coming into full effect with the jab, with the straights, the lead hooks, the straight and lead hooks, the pressure, the in-close, tight-up boxing. It's very, very hard to implement an effective strategy, it seems, with Adesanya, just based on these fights we've seen tonight, Rob.
Yeah, it seems like these players are really struggling with the pressure and really trying to fight behind that jab. I would have liked to see Dino maybe throw a couple elbows or straight uppercut or straight lead hook, or I don't know. It just seems like he wasn't able to deal with that pressure by Hasboy, which was great pressure. He's really using that hook very nicely, staying on the inside, staying close, staying tight, and just unfortunate for Dino. But man, Hasboy looks like a pressure killer out there, and he was talking some mess out there, Bailey, and he's very excited for that win, and he should be.
Was that him on the end? I didn't mean to cut him off. I don't know what he's going to say.
You should have heard what he said. It was great.
We do need to get some post-fight interviews going, so we'll try and figure out the logistics of that again. It's been highly requested. It just takes a little bit of fine-tuning on our end, but there is a way to do it, and certainly Hasboy's, like you said, fired up after that one, as you should be. I think he was ranked 11th. Dino was ranked 12th. I think going into that, sometime somewhere around that, right. Hasboy's was ranked 12th, Dino ranked 13th, both 2-2 so far this season. So yeah, Hasboy's going to enjoy that win. 3 wins this season, moving on up, probably to take on someone else, maybe a shot inside the top 10. Look very, very dominant, and again, it was the meta, but he used it perfectly. Very, very little errors on his part. And yeah, it's the meta for a reason. It's one of the most effective ways to consistently get victories, and he used and showed that tonight. So great performance. And Dino, again, unlucky. I just think, as we've seen, it's very hard to fight Adesanya. The long arms, it makes it really difficult to fight these inside pressure fighters. And unfortunately, the pressure led to him having half head health, and he was still backed up, and he exchanged in that state, and yeah, it cost him the fight there. So
yes, sir. Well, that leads us into our next fight here, Bailey, in the welterweight division between the Four Horsemen Southpaw and ICB Lipo. Yes, and Southpaw is ranked 16th, 1-0 undefeated, and Lipo is currently unrated, making his debut here in the ESFL.
Wow. Okay, bit of a tough matchup. Matching up against one of the T4H boys, if this is your debut, but he's probably coming in fairly confident. Level 74 there, Rob, so certainly played a fair share of the game.
Most definitely. That Tony Ferguson pick being locked in. T4H Southpaw does have a balanced approach. goes wherever the fight takes him. He's comfortable everywhere, and he's not afraid of that ground game, obviously, with that pick. And ICB, he's a balanced fighter. That's all we know about him. So we're going to really find out what kind of skills and abilities this man has coming into this fight here, Balian.
Well, I mean, like we saw in the last matchup, you know, Hasboys, we've definitely heard of him. Dino MMA, highly touted. You come in and you beat someone impressively. People are going to remember that performance, so maybe we'll see something. If he can take out one of the T4H boys here, maybe Lepo will come out with his name talking. I love the Leon Edwards pick. Props to that man down there. They're going to start it off right here. Is this fight in slow motion? What's going on?
Maybe it's looking good for me right now.
Okay, I think maybe I'm just going crazy. I think it's the frame rate. It's the frame rate, maybe.
Okay. It does look a little wonky. Nice push kick.
Double jab.
Pushing his opponent back there.
As well, double jab lands with the left hand over the top there. And yeah, that lead, the front leg push kick, we've seen that a lot more recently, Rob.
Yeah, we have. It's a great way to keep the control of the octagon and back up your opponent, put some real pressure on him, or alleviate the pressure, I guess.
Nice job. Traded a leg kick on the inside. There's Lepo there earlier on. Way too close on that range. And now it's the second right hook over the top as that one lands as well from Southpaw. Ironically, not
Southpaw's
fighting
doing a good
Southpaw
job
tonight though, Rob. Sorry.
No, sorry. What did you say, Bailey?
I said, ironically, he's not fighting Southpaw.
He's not. He's fighting Orthodox, doing very well, landing time and time again. 1-2. Oh, but there's a 1-2 right back at him by Lipo Blake, breaking that block, and they're just slugging in there right now.
Both slugging, both leading with the jab. If someone made an adjustment to the straight, that would probably see them win a couple more of these exchanges. Beautiful job catching him with the left hand as he fades away. Rocked him there and dropped him.
Beautiful. It seems like that's the story of all these fights, is that lead hook straight. It's just a beautiful combo right now.
That right hand loops over the top from Tony Ferguson. Southpaw's been looping it in over and over again. Good work right there by Lepo, who's pushing forward with all these strikes. Nothing from a stationary position as of yet from him, so it's all forward momentum, but also kind of minimalizing some of that damage and speed. Damn!
Man, they're just block breaking the hell out of each other right now.
Yeah, Lepo just landing combos, man. Straight hook, straight jab, jab, straight lead hook, man. He's just at it.
It's a gunfight, Bay. It's a gunfight.
Yeah, like you said, not comfortable everywhere for Southpaw. Happy to return and trade in these exchanges.
Definitely really liking that 1-2. Oh, nice uppercut sneaks in there.
That block,
Big
man.
shots landing for Southpaw. Oh! Drills him and he's down. Southpaw looking to put the finishing touches on, and he does. Bang, bang, bang.
I mean, great finish, great capitalization, and just watch the block gauge and then the head health. I mean, he's taken a lot of damage, Lepo, and he waited there for that exchange with half head health. Again, it's kind of what we saw a little bit with Dino, half head health in an exchange, and just gets hit with 2 punches. I mean, that's enough to land a finish there. So, her injured from a previous exchange, but didn't back out, Rob. Just the feet are planted. You know, he's at half head health. Maybe try and exit a little more and stay away from the exchanges in that position, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Southpaw threw that 1-2 up there, broke the block. I mean, Lipo had to get out of there. He had nowhere else to go. If he just stands there, just ate that left hook, right hook. He had no block, no head health. He was hurt and just ate the shot. And that thing, that right hand from Southpaw, Lipo hit the deck. And then Southpaw jumped in and finished the fight, landed some easy ground and pound, and got the win and moves on to 2-0, undefeated. The 4 horsemen, the fight camps got to be excited because Southpaw was ranked 16th. And with this second win, he could get a very dangerous opponent in his next fight, maybe in the top 10 or the top 15 in the ESFL.
Sorry, I was just frozen on the webcam there for a second, so just laughing to myself.
It's all good.
Excellent analysis there, Rob. Thank you for carrying us through on that one. Yeah, definitely. I mean, a good performance, good solid performance from him. He's definitely been in some high-ranked fights before Southpaw, and that's 2-0 for him right now, right? I think.
Yes, that is.
Good for him. Not easy to go undefeated in the ESFL, but Southpaw holding on to that O for as long as he can. Lepo making that debut, tough opponent, got in on the main card, showed some good skill. He was definitely free to throw those combos. So it was like a 10 to 15 second stretch in that fight where he was just letting combos fly, you know. Yeah, you know, when he wasn't even thinking about, you know, the consequences. He was just in his head going 1 2 3 2 3 2 1 2 4, like just throwing those combinations. Just 3 pieces, each one a different one. It was very impressive to see, but unfortunately gets caught again with low head health. Needs to move the feet, I guess. Right, the next fight. So I will show you the card if you have missed it, because we didn't see it a second ago, but here it is. We have moved on now to the main card. Just had Dino MMA and Hasboys, and there before that right now was Southpaw and Aleppo. Now moving on, we will have Combo Showtime East up in the next matchup. Great little fight there, and then 4 fights before the main event, including brand new Max Styles, Doctor, another member of the ICB camp showing up, Recognized against Unnoticed Legacy in the co-main, and then the co-main Swerve Jamie versus Papa Lima. Great matchup, 2 guys that could definitely be in line for a title shot with a victory here. Both very highly touted. Lima, the much more experienced veteran. Jamie, the up-and-coming prospect who's fought a few times for sure, but definitely Lima's more of the vet in that stage. Lima's won the belt before. He wants to get, you know, his hands on some UFC 4 gold. He'll have to get through Jamie before he can make his claim, and who he will be fighting will be determined in the main event there. Dabiken taking on Trickzyy, Rob. It should be an excellent lot of fights that we have left this evening. Wouldn't you say? Anything stand out, you know, to you, maybe before that or even the main event that people can look forward to?
I mean, man, the prelims have been so technical. I mean, this might be the most talented prelims I've ever seen, and throughout this event, it's just been killer fight after killer fight. But brand new Mac, pretty sure he was a champion, is the 4th fight, and then we have Unnoticed Legacy.
Champion. Sorry to interrupt, but one of
the longest reigning champion.
One of, I think, maybe
that's incredible.
Longest, one of the longest.
I mean, legends like Papa Lemur, Jamie. Don't remember seeing Trickzyy fight, but Dabiken defending his title. I'm really excited about that one, to see how he's going to deal with being a champion. You know, it comes with that, the fame, you know, the girls, the money. Let's see if he's going to be able to really stay focused there at the ESFL pinnacle. But right now, this fight is very interesting to me, Balian, because Combo, he does fight out of Vegas MMA, and he's very, very good, but he's fighting against that Showtime East player who has elite grappling. So this one right here is actually crazy matchup between 2 high-level players so early in the main event. This whole card has been just crazy with talent. I'm so impressed, and it's going to be in the lightweight division. Yeah,
this looks, as you said, this looks like a great matchup here. I love the Vegas MMA logo being repped right there by Combo, man. We love to see it. Yeah, that's nice. If we could get all the camps to do that would be excellent, guys. If you want to do that, takes away some of our end, you know, get your camp logos on your profile pics right there. Get it together. But yeah, like you said, a great matchup ahead right here. Combo, Showtime East. Now, Showtime East is 0-2 right now. He is a vet. He has great grappling. Combo showing up here, repping the Vegas MMA. Well-established camp. Like you said, interesting grappling matchup maybe, because Vegas MMA may be one of the best grappling camps, if not the best grappling camp out there. Also elite striking, of course, as well, coming out of that camp. So we'll see, man. Combo will take the fight anywhere. He wants to land them combos. He's taken Conor McGregor. We don't see him every day, but we'll see if this Cowboy Cerrone pick can work out here for Showtime East.
Most definitely. It seems like those Vegas players all really like that Conor McGregor pick, and he eats a big head kick there by East early in the fight. And there's the takedown by Donald Cerrone, but unable to complete it. Good takedown defense by Combo.
How much clinch damage he just did right there. It's half his head health from 2 clinch shots from Combo. So Showtime gonna have to be careful entering that position. It's marching forward. There's a nice push kick, create some space for Combo, who eats that second uppercut. There's the slip left hand over the top. Expect to see Combo land that this entire fight if he can. Short jabbing shots here to drive him to the cage.
Yeah, Combo trying to get that pressure off now with Conor McGregor taking control of that neutral space. Ooh. And there's a nice push kick to alleviate by East.
Oh man, it took 2 punches there. Straight lead hook. Immediately close that distance created by Showtime on that push kick. And he almost finished him off. There's the lead hand, though.
Bang!
Oh, the block's so low.
Oh, my gosh. Conor McGregor hits so hard.
Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Good job by Combo, though, early. He's got to be happy. Already 2 rocks.
Nice job. Both trying to bait each other in and out here. Lead uppercut from Combo. Oh, he perfectly
Big
timed.
head kick by East.
Tries to drive the single leg. Doesn't get it, Rob. Look at those clinch strikes.
Man, those are nasty. Is he getting 2 uppercuts or just 1 in there?
It's an elbow, it looks like, almost.
Oh, it looks like an elbow.
Oh, man, that 4-piece.
And now it's East coming forward, trying to find that 1-2. Eats another shot, runs into that lead hook. He's got to be careful.
Oh,
Exiting. Oh, he just getting
God.
battered.
Talk about
Dropped.
combo with the combos. That was beautiful. Lead hook,
Yeah.
lead hook, straight left, lead hook. It was just so nicely timed. The rhythm
Oh.
to it, had the cadence. As does this impending knockout here, if he can finish with the block blow.
Combo is just battering East right now. East looks a little bewildered early in this fight. Has eaten so much damage. Look at that block durability. It's so low.
He's trying to get this fight to the mat. Is East? You see him
Oh,
shoot.
big left hook, Bailey, and
Big
bang.
left hand, and that's what we said about the slip. This could be it right here. East trying to back up. Double jabs really breaking the block. The lead hook straight left. Lead uppercut. Nice work by Combo. Good solid work. Gets it done in the first round, Rob. You know, had a minute left on the clock there as well. Good pace, good pressure by Combo. Slipped, countered, damaging strikes in the clinch. Stopped the takedown. Did get rocked by a head kick. But unfortunately, Showtime East unable to initiate where he is best, his grappling, and just couldn't get the fight there.
Man, this patch is very interesting. The ability just to land hard shots and capitalize on vulnerability and finish fights quickly is just so exciting to me. I don't know how everybody else in the community feels, but man, that is just so beautiful to see. I love it. And dude, Combo just put a clinic on a dangerous East player. I mean, East is no slouch, and Combo just slaughtered him. Wow,
Yeah.
what a win.
I mean, you know, Combo's been training with Kinetic out there probably as well. It was just the execution of those combinations, those 4-piece combinations, those 3-piece combinations, knowing exactly each strike in them, the distance that they will be effective at and they will land at. So when you throw your first punch, you're not throwing your 1-2 and then seeing if you can fit your 3 in there. You know, okay, based on where he is, my 4-punch combination is going to land. You hit that 4-punch combination without even, you know, knowing the rest of the steps. So there's just good solid work from Combo, and yeah, just shows really good game knowledge of his fighter in Conor McGregor. But I mean, yeah, like you said, these knockouts are happening because people have low head health when they're getting TKO'd. It's not like they're at half health and they get caught slipping into a vulnerability strike, which has happened sometimes, but because there's a lot of block pressure and a lot of block work, it's wearing down the block and the head health. So when they get hit with that finishing shot, they go down with nothing on the bar. So the follow-up shots, you know, there's no regen there. It's not like they're being dropped with half head health in a moment of, you know, being rocked. So it is easier for people to finish tonight, especially with this new patch as well. And we're seeing it, but we're seeing people exchange and pressure. You know, East constantly re-entered the pocket there when he had less than full head health in a fight where he was getting teed off on. So, I mean, if he'd have, I'm not saying he could have not and just backed up, because Combo would have put the pressure on him if he backed up. He would have to deal with another part of the offense. He would have had to then be moving backwards with low head health, give him some space to regen, but then he would have had to use head movement or something to get him out of that situation. And definitely head movement, Rob, you know, it is a thing that we're seeing becoming more and more important. If it's not a part of your game, you have to put it in your game, because you do not have the block to fight against some of these guys that want to pressure you that much.
Yeah, most definitely. You can't rely on that block because it's going to get blown up pretty fast. So you got to mix in that head movement. And that, you know, opens up possibilities to get bopped by the offensive aggressor. You know, recognizing, you saw Combo really utilizing that front hook and then anticipating East to duck, and he was throwing that lead uppercut, and East was doing a good job of slipping that lead uppercut from Combo, which was alleviating some of the pressure and allowing him to survive a little bit longer. But in the end, Combo just threw the right shots at the right time and, man, put on a show.
Put on a show indeed, which is what he's here to do tonight. So that's good. I'm glad. Good. That's a good job. Moving swiftly on, we only have 3 or 4 fights left this evening for you. Nothing but big names and big fights. If this is your first ESFL, we hope you're enjoying yourselves. Shout out to everyone over on YouTube as well on that side of things. If you are enjoying yourself, you've got a friend that thinks they like a bit of UFC 4, maybe they might enjoy this as well. Do share around, you know, let's grow this league and this community together. It is now time for our co-main event. No, the co-main event. One of ESFL's own unnoticed legacy, taking on another TH4 captain. TH4 recognized.
I think we're gonna. What about Doctor versus Styles?
Oh, this is the one I just got sent. Is this
okay? That's fine. Are we doing this one
the
then?
guy is in the back? Are you?
Let's do it.
Confirmed.
I got a little confused. All right, let's go.
No. Rob, you are correct, sir. I am wrong. I just typed this up. Why don't you tell the people about that one and I'll get it going.
Yeah, no problem. So we're gonna back it up a little bit. We do have ICB Doctor, teammate of ICB Lipo, we saw earlier, and he is ranked 19th right now, 1-0, balanced, and he's a workhorse. And then you got Styles, ranked 8th. So we got 8th versus 19th. Styles, 2 wins, 1 loss. He's a very pressure-like fighter, but he'll use his takedowns and really lean on his grappling. And once he's on top, he has an elite top game based on this scouting report. So you got to watch out for Styles' top game in the top 10 right now. ICB Doctor really has a big moment to prove himself, has yet to be defeated. 1-0, like we said earlier, but is ranked 19th. So has a huge opportunity here to take out a top 10 in the ESFL and beat a dangerous Styles at ranked 8th. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a reason he's 2-1, but ranked number 8. You know, like you said, it's a high-level individual in XYZ Styles right there. So we'll see, man. ICB camp is already shown up tonight. Unfortunately, they didn't take a win when Lepo showed. So we'll see how they get on in this one. Another really, really tough matchup. Styles is highly touted, always has been. We'll see what Doctor Who, as we shall call them now, can pull off this evening.
Here we go. We got a mirror match. Volkanovski's going to be very fast. A lot of movement from both these guys. Styles on the left and Doctor on the right. And Styles trying to go for that takedown. Doctor holding L2R2, denying that very nicely.
Straight lead hook. Firing right down the middle there. Good job. We've seen that all day. XYZ with the pressure. Knees. Double knees again here. Ankle pick. Secures it.
Oh, nice body kick.
Beautiful time switch right there from Styles, who's got this pressure. There's an ankle pick right there, though. Oh!
Doctor getting the first takedown on top. In half guard, landing some damage, trying to get that grappling advantage to transition. You see that bar at the top of your screen. Trying to fill up the blue bar.
Let's see if he can implement that name, that workhorse character that he's monikered for himself there in his scouting report, because he's on top. He's going to be grinding as much as he can. This is good work. 3 minutes. Steps over to full mount right here. Let's see if he looks for the posture. Nice job by Styles, bouncing straight back to half guard. Excuse me, immediately. Straight for the full guard sit up there by Styles. He's going to get denied. Now
great work right now by Doctor.
Again, back to side control here. There's the half guard bump. Denied again. This is not looking good for Styles. Doctor's done a good job just controlling slightly. He's going to get a deny there. No, he's going to let him roll to the back. He had a window of opportunity to deny that transition, and he didn't. Gets the half guard though to Styles. He's back in half guard again. Nice.
Dominant round right now for Doctor. Really controlling Styles right now. Not doing too much damage though. I mean, Styles is defending himself accordingly, being smart. And there's the flick. Beautiful job by Styles.
Yeah.
Gets this.
Unfortunately for Doctor there, he tried to transition as Styles tried to hit that full guard. So Styles got the full guard, and then he was open for that deny. And look at this punishment he's putting on him right now, wasting no time. Doctor with all that control, Rob, but no damage. Styles immediately posturing up and putting it on him.
Beautiful shots by Styles. Now Styles stacked up. Beautiful frame right there from Doctor, defending himself. Not allowing himself to get too damaged in that spot, but Styles jumps right down to side control.
Yeah,
good job by Styles.
All this work from the top from Doctor is being kind of nullified right now because Styles is controlling and he's landing damage as well, something Doctor didn't get too much off of.
Definitely not. And Styles again with 30 seconds left on the clock, looking to do some ground and pound.
Oh, nice job.
And Doctor slips that straight and gets up because of it. Good job by Styles and Doctor in this first round.
They're both constantly switching stances as well. I like it. They want it a certain way. Doctor Who taking it back to Styles in the clinch right there. Nice knee. And they're going to end up this first round very close, back and forth that first round, Rob.
Oh, most definitely. You got to be excited if you're Doctor because, you know, definitely the underdog coming in here, but showing that he belongs and he can compete with a top 8 ranked opponent in Styles. Here we go, round number 2. Doctor on the left in the red, Styles in the blue. Yes, it is a mirror match. Alexander Volkanovski is our fighter.
They're touching him up for the start of this round. And we've seen a lot of clinch exchanges. I really enjoyed that. There's a nice knee to the head, inside leg trip, slams him down there, beautiful. Straight back up from Styles though. And now he fakes a hook to the body and shoots a single. Nice job denying that takedown though. Breaks from the back position. Oh.
Careful throwing that leg kick there. He ate a couple.
Oh, beautiful slip though. Comes back with a straight right and another driving double leg. Oh, but a great late denial. This is some great grappling exchanges right here, Rob.
Oh, most definitely. And Styles, or Doctor turned that, or Styles, turned that one, and Doctor still was able to recognize that and deny it. And now we got Doctor on top in half guard, a lot of time on the clock.
Hit that sprawl position very well. Bumps to full guard here. Can absorb a couple of shots to the body, sits up nicely, grabs a single into the double. Man, this is back and forward here. I have no idea who's winning this round, but there's 3 minutes and Styles is on top, landing damage in full guard.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. They're so back and forth here. But Styles on top in this very moment doing what he needs to do.
We've seen some good
doing some good damage
from Doctor on the bottom. He's been swaying. He's been framing very well. If I was Styles, I'd be a little bit careful about that happening again and getting reversed. It doesn't seem that Doctor's really working his way back to the feet here, content to try and look for a slip or something similar. Now in full mount, though, it's going to be even harder. Oh, he gets it, Rob.
Yeah, Styles unable to block that up, get up. Good job by Doctor. And just gets put right back down to the mat.
God.
Styles earns a takedown and back on top, Bailey. And not good for Doctor. And gets that deny as well.
Snap down city, baby, right there. No submission coming up, but he's working that body now. Beautiful job. As soon as they hit the feet, he threw the overhand, and they went right back then on the double leg. I mean, it shows the athleticism of Volkanovski as a fighter. Even he can just chain all these things together really smoothly. It's awesome.
And also, speaking of athleticism, both of these guys have very high thumb athleticism and dexterity to be able to throw these flicks out there with this speed and ferocity.
They are doing a good job reading each other constantly as well. It's very fun to see. Nice job, another reversal. Doctor definitely good on the ground here. He's holding his own against Styles, which is impressive to see as someone, you know, Styles is a vet on the ground.
Yeah, and when they do posture up on each other, they both have really good defense. They frame the right way. They block when they need to. I mean, they really don't take too much damage when they're being postured up on. And now Doctor with a stamina disadvantage needs to get a little breath, but that round's going to come to a close. We're going to a round number 3, folks.
Good job. I mean, I don't know who's winning right now. I mean, I love the exchanges.
No idea.
I love the back and forth. Both constantly making these each other. And it's a mirror match as well.
I know, a mirror match, always never really too exciting in my opinion, but you know, that's sometimes you gotta pick the same fighter, and it's very even playing field. And right off the bat, who threw that head kick?
That was Styles.
Oh, that was Styles. Oh, he throws another one, Bailey, and that one misses. Now Doctor coming forward.
Ooh, big right hand over the top as well. Nice straight though, stopping that forward pressure.
Oh, Doctor popping off right now. Oh, shot them that knee. Man, that was close.
Close, man. Back on top of Styles, though, going to look to do work. There's a nice, easy denial for him right there. No submission attempts, Rob. I'm kind of surprised. Have we seen a single sub attempt all night?
I don't think so.
Xbox is not about the sub life. I mean, PlayStation tournament last week, we saw loads. Xbox is not about that sub life.
They are not. They want to knock out their opponent unconscious. Here we go. Styles on top. Inside control. Doing work.
He's done a good
Time's
job.
ticking. Nice deny.
Controlling from here.
Sharp elbow.
Far. Nice It's denied there by Doctor. Can't get himself into a bad position. He knows that. He's got 3 minutes. He knows he's got to get the finish. This is bad, though. This is the crucifix once again. And there's the first deny. We're going to get 2 elbows for this for free. Slips out to the side second.
Yeah, good job by Doctor not taking too much punishment there, but it is Styles still remaining on top in that backside position. Lands a good shot. They scramble, but he's still on top in full mount or full guard. And time is ticking, Bay. Doctor needs to do something here.
Time is ticking indeed.
Ooh, nice shots.
Oh, good job still. I mean, you know, Styles is riding this round out, Rob, but there's no guarantee he won 2 of, or even 1 of the last ones. I mean, maybe he did. Maybe he's banking on that. But if I'm either person, you need a stoppage, right?
Yeah, never want to leave it to the judges. Just ask Prioxis. I mean, Jesus.
Oh. Jab straight, the uppercut was nice work right there by Styles.
Oh, 1-2!
There it is. Knees again, he's grabbing that all night. There, level change into the single leg, grabs the back knee up top, nothing doing, reclinches into the single collar, got 2 knees of his own up the middle. The overhand just bouncing the head around.
These guys are a little bit gassed, and there's the spear takedown due to the low stamina on Styles, or excuse me, on Styles. And now Doctor on top to finish out this round. 42 seconds left, landing big shots on the block. But he's pulled down.
Yeah, I mean, he's on top. He's got 30 seconds to do something. Denied again, not really got the stamina. To posture up. That wasn't a yawn in between that.
Hey. Okay, here we go. And that's it. To the judges we go. Predictions, Bay.
I mean, I think Styles definitely won that last round, but he rocked him all the way through the fight. Maybe a little bit more on the feet. He seemed to dictate the pace with the the first half of that first round. He was in those good, heavy, damaging positions. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see indeed.
I think he took 1 and 3. I don't know about 2.
Who do you guys think won, ladies and gentlemen? Is it Styles or Doctor?
We should just let the chat decide, shouldn't we, really? I mean...
Yeah, we should have a voting system. Hey.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision.
We got...
Alexander
Styles.
Styles, there we go. Good job. All right, well played. Shows up as he should tonight against the newcomer. Moves to 3-1 and ranked 8th in the world at the moment is XYZ Styles. He's definitely going to be looking to move up, maybe take on a top 5 guy with a win tonight, Rob.
Yeah, big right there. Fought a hungry contender, or excuse me, a hungry prospect, and Doctor ranked 19th. You know, he risked it for the biscuit and proved himself once again. Styles now moving to 3-1, like you said, could get a really, really big fight in his next ESFL performance, and I cannot wait to see Styles compete again. Very back and forth fight, and Doctor proved himself tonight as well. What a close exchange between 2 high-level Alexander Volkanovski players, and it was a good one, to say the least.
Indeed, it was. Indeed. I'm sorry, I just got a message from someone thinking I'm fighting tonight. I'm not fighting. What? I'm commentating.
Hey, let's go, babe.
All right, no problem. I think anyway. Hang on.
I would love to see that.
Okay, hang on. This is from another time. Sorry, I'm just very confused by that message. Okay, sorry, right. Yes, as you said there, great performance. And yeah, number 8. We'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do from there. He's had nothing but tough matchups so far. There was a good performance against an up-and-comer. Well showcased, well-rounded. And what fun and exciting grappling exchanges in that one, Rob?
Most definitely. I mean, they both postured up on each other, got transitions, flick countered, really defended themselves well under the ground and pound. And, you know, that could have even been a draw, in my opinion. But I'm not a judge, so Styles gets the dub. And we're moving on now, Bay.
We are moving on right now. Okay. Apparently there is some wrangling to be done. So, okay, right. We're going to take a 60-second break, I think.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back.
We'll be back, and we'll get the co-main event of the evening, I think.
The Coco.
Return of Brandon. They are picking them up right here. It looks like it's going to be a matchup at a lightweight here, Rob. Mr. Ferguson, Mr. McGregor, should be a good fight.
Most definitely. I mean, brand new Mac, the longest reigning Xbox champion, 2-2, ranked 22nd, mixes it up well on the feet, elite ground game, elite submissions. There's not more you can say about this guy. He is one of the best players in the world. He proved that in UFC 3, but he's fighting against Mangan, who's 3-1 and is ranked 4. Kickboxer, dangerous submission offense, and a good distance fighter. This should be a very interesting contest here.
Yeah, we'll see if he can. I mean, brand new Mac is a very, very good grappler as well. We'll see if he implements that on his top game. He also has really good body kicks. So we'll see what Mr. Mangan can do. Immediately puts him to the cage, drags him down beautifully, Rob. Look at that. And already trying to secure them back hooks. Doesn't get him. Nice roll. But you can see the grapple-heavy attack coming up from brand new Mac immediately.
And right as you say that, Mr. Mangan is just able to take the back, but Brandon Mack takes the top full guard. It's just very back and forth early, but good stuff for Brandon Mack. He's playing Tony Ferguson. This is where he wants to be against Conor McGregor.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said early on in the fight, good control from the top positions. Mr. Mangan building some momentum there, doesn't able to transition. 2 short shots, goes into the underhook, gets it. Wow, Rob.
Good job. I mean, this guy, Mr. Mangan, definitely has a jiu-jitsu wrestling pedigree. Very good ground game with Conor McGregor against Tony Ferguson. Very impressive here, Balian.
Oh, beautiful job. Straight to the side control sweep. Straight into top mount. Denies the get up. And wow, look at that. Instantly, he was in full guard, and now he's in full mount, Rob. That was so fast.
Man, Brandon Mack is raining in these straight punches. He says, hook the hooks.
What the hell is that?
Whoa, that's off the cage side control sweep.
No, but it was full mount, Rob. That was off the cage full mount sweep. Yeah, he trapped the arm, 2 hands on one, and then pushed off the cage.
Dang, I wish I could rewatch that. I thought
beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I didn't even know that was there. Look at that. Nice body kick as well. Perfectly timed distance from Mr. Mangan, who wants to let these hands and hooks go right now. Jab to the turning side kick.
Oh, good movement.
Faking.
By Mangan.
Pulling all of these shots because he knows they're not going to land. Nice teep, straight left. Whoa, teep lead hook. Straight left lead hook, straight lead uppercut. I mean, right there. Another 4-piece. All damage, all power.
Oh, that lead body kick, straight combo is so nasty. Whoa, ducks it.
Blocked though. Good job by Brandon Mack being patient though. Nice, beautiful lunge. Back in the clinch. Knees to the body. This is good work from Mac right here, controlling this aggression, Rob.
Yeah, it's a great fight. And wow, Brandon Mack on top, side control, tries to go for full mount, gets it.
I love this grapple
what he
attack
does here.
from brand new Mac straight back in here. Oh, I mean, you said he was landing those straight drops. I mean, Mr. Mangan read that perfectly. Slipped both of those that time. Oh.
Here we go again. He really interesting. He's not making that adjustment.
Man, he's gonna have to work.
Outthinking.
He is. He's gonna
himself.
have to work from somewhere else now. Work from side control, maybe. Figure something else out.
He just needs to start with the hook. But he's probably
he'll
anticipating
read that,
Mangan's
bro.
gonna think that.
Now the game of chess begins.
Yeah. Oh, nice shots there. Getting a couple cuts on the face of Conor McGregor. Pouring out some blood.
Good first round from brand new Mac. He landed 2 great takedowns, and they were from the back clinch position. I know a lot of people don't like how many takedowns drive to the cage and then feel they can't complete them from there. Back clinch, immediate transition almost every time, although he clinched him, pushed him to the cage, was already on the back position, and then just quickly grabbed those quick little, it was almost like a back super. Oh, the Otsugari trip, Rob! Timed it so beautifully.
What's that called?
It's an Otsugari trip.
Otsugari trip.
Yes.
All right. Otsugari trip. Beautiful Otsugari trip.
Nice work. I believe anyone with judo throws above level 3 has it, but I might be mistaken.
Interesting knowledge. Thank you.
Man, look at these straights, though, destroying the block. Brandon Mack's got to move his head or throw something back. Clinches to try and stop the pressure. So this is the power of Mangan right here, Rob. This is why he's 3-1. Oh, the double uppercuts.
right into the takedown attempt and grips him down.
He's got to be careful though, Rob. The omoplata is getting locked in. I can't believe it. Went for the omoplata because the animation's a little different. Hits the chain. This is bad right here, Rob.
I think he's going to be okay. He's looking like he's defending well.
He's camping that right corner every time he moves up there. Now he's not. Brand new Mac trying to lock it in. And Mac, you know what? No, McGregor has not very good sub defense, and brand new Mac had a massive stamina advantage with a much higher sub offense, and he still couldn't finish it, Rob.
And he hit the chain. Those joint locks are so hard to finish, in my opinion.
I love the joint locks, man. I think they're easier than the chokes. Oh, wow. Oh.
That's that Beijitsu.
Well, here we go. The damage has been done by Mr. Mangan. Quite content to shoot that takedown and raining these shots down here. He finds himself in rubber guard, but posture's up again.
It's very interesting that Mangan decided to take this to the ground because he's in all sorts of trouble now.
Yeah, he was doing really good on the feet.
Yeah, he was.
Broken that block through. Now he's half stamina. Inverted triangle attempt. Denied, though. Good job. Going to use that stamina advantage, maybe, to hit the sprawl position. Okay. Be careful. Oh, Snap Down City. Snap Down City with the Peruvian necktie. This is now another
my God.
sub attempt, but this time the choke game. The stamina advantage even higher. And, man, you got to be careful. I mean, in that sprawl position against Tony Ferguson, when you give a stamina advantage, Rob, it's dangerous.
And it is, but what a phenomenal job Mr. Mangan's doing here, juking out that red bar, and he's going to survive. Wow.
Very patient.
Very good work by Mangan.
Very cerebral. Look at that stamina, though, man. There's the full guard. He's going to get put straight in a triangle if he's not careful. The sweep instead.
And I hope Mangan goes back to his corner and realizes he should probably not take this fight to the ground against Brandon Mack, who has been putting him in so many dangerous joint locks, submission locks, choke locks, and now ground and pounding with blood splurting out like a faucet.
Great second round right there between those two men. I mean, we saw Brand New Mac implement that groundwork again there to full effect, but Mangan was doing beautifully on the feet with those straight punches to obliterate that block. He almost had him finished at one point.
Yeah, that was very, very dangerous. A good round so far. Nice uppercut right off the bat from Mr. Mangan. His striking looks very nice, especially with Conor McGregor. Hopefully he keeps it here.
It's these 4-punch combinations he's just consistently landing as well. Max doing a good job because he's trying to bait some of the offense and find homes for his counter shots, but the stamina is just so minimal in terms of how much has changed. He got the sweep to full mount. Oh, Brand New Mac. Look at this, bro.
Nice work by Brandon Mack. Very crafty move. We've seen other players like Zayaf really hit that move as well, and it's always a sight to be held.
Back on the feet this time, Rob. Big left hook.
Nice. And this is where Mr. Mangan needs to turn up the heat here. He's got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, Balian, but
nice.
He needs to land some big bombs.
He's slipping. He's trying to get away from that left hand. He'll go right into that lead hook if he's not careful, though. He's just putting the pressure on Rob. I think he wants to just try and land anything. Look at the stamina, though. Look at the stamina of Mangan. It's slowly fading.
Yeah, he doesn't have that out-of-the-gates perk anymore from Conor McGregor, so he's not going to have that stamina advantage. But he rocks him.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a
jab.
shot.
Right hook. Comes back with a lead uppercut. The straight puts him down.
Bang, bang.
Beautiful work there, returning the favor, but he's still low head health, Rob. He's going to try and pressure, but he's got to be careful in these exchanges right now.
They're slugging.
As soon as he got that stamina advantage, he is just go, go, go right now, Rob. Oh, the straight.
Oh, they're just rocking.
Oh,
he goes to the uppercut this time.
He's
switches it up from the head kick.
He's waiting for that head kick, but it didn't come.
Good thing he was holding that block, Bailey. That would have been lights out for Brand New Mac.
Oh, trying to re-clinch here. I mean, who won the first 2 rounds? Look at Mr. Mangan punch himself out now. He's really taking advantage of those sped up animations off the jab with those turning kicks. That's an issue that's been reported by the game changers, you know.
Oh, you got to respect Mangan, though. He knows he's probably down. He's letting it all hang out right now. But he's gassing himself out. 1 minute to go. But you got to like and respect Mangan right now. Ranked 4th, he wants to hold on. to that spot.
Oh, beautiful full counter uppercut.
Man!
Look at that.
Yo, he ducked into the uppercut again, Balian. But he had the block up.
That head kick is too dangerous. He's trying to avoid it, but it's not coming out. Check lead hook. Straight right drops him. The head health is low. A couple of follow-up shots. It's all he needs. Spinning back fist. They're so low. 20 seconds left, Rob.
I'm on my toes right now.
Oh, the knee hand.
Oh,
He gets it. He's going to put him out. There's no blood. Is he going to get it? 3, 2, 1. Lift from the fight. Oh, wow. What a great fight. What a great fight right there. Wow. Exchanging backwards and forwards. Straight hooks all day. Both men showing heart and the will to win in that one.
Most definitely. And then the third and final round, they let it all hang out there. But it was brand new Mac who probably got this one.
I don't know, man. It's close. Brandy Mac probably took that second round. Maybe there was a lot of damage done by Mangan. Depends what gets scored.
The judges'
higher.
scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this
Split
contest.
decision.
29-28, McGregor. Judge 2 scores it.
What?
28, Ferguson. And Judge 3 scores it. 29-28 for the winner by split
There we go.
decision. The no
Mangan gets it.
Mangan.
Wow.
Man.
Wow, man. What a fight, guys. That's a nice way to keep this main card rolling on. What a matchup, guys. Between, hey, if either of them are in the chat right now, give those guys some love for a great, great fight, man. Fantastic. What do you think of that, Rob?
I think it was a great fight. And I loved, I mean, you know, you got to give it to Mangan because even if he was down, in my opinion, in those first 2 rounds, and then at the end, he was Paulo Costa, you know, face first on the mat waiting for himself to be baptized. He literally went out there and let it all hang out. You can't blame Mangan for getting the win. You know, he really tried to unload everything he possibly could. He left nothing, or he left it all in the octagon is what I'm trying to say. But I can't speak correctly. And, you know, he really did some good damage. He was landing good shots throughout the fight. Brand new Mac on the ground was just a beautiful thing to watch. And, you know, Mangan earned my respect. I really liked that performance by him. Kind of a controversial decision, of course, in my opinion, but I'm not the judges, Bailey. And I mean, what did you think about the fight?
I think, you know, Brand new Mac definitely showed a more varied attack. You know, he attacked with the striking, he attacked with the takedowns, he attacked with the submissions, he mixed everything up. I'd say Brand new Mac was close to finishing the fight, but so was Mangan. Those submission attempts were, I mean, he could have finished the fight with those sub attempts, but Mangan fought out of them. Don't forget that as well. So that was some good defense. Isn't really, it's its own reward in that regards, but yeah, Mangan did show, you know, control of the fight in that situation. I guess, I don't know, man. To be honest, if I look at that coming out when the judge's decision, I would probably have given it to Brand new Mac. Yeah. Based on the takedowns and the sub attempts, the trading in the third round. I think Mac took the second, the third round. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Great fight though. I hope Mac comes back because he's 2-3 now. That's enough to dishearten anybody, but he shouldn't get disheartened because he performed so well. We need to see him back, don't we, Rob?
Oh, most definitely. I can't wait for either of these guys to fight. I mean, that was a really exciting fight. One of the most exciting fights of the night, and we've seen so many good fights. And man, Mangan, woo! Ranked 4, now 4-1. Man, he's moving on and cruising on up there in the upper echelon of this ESFL. So
yeah, 4-1.
Excited to see him.
Amen. Well, the title's on the line tonight, so maybe we'll see him move on through. Next matchup that we have between TH4 Recognized and our Notice Legacy. They are ready to get it on here at heavyweight. And yeah, it should be a good fight in this one. You ready to go, Rob? You got this one?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Legacy and Recognized. All right.
I am ready to go. The 4 Horsemen, Recognized, ranked number 6, 2-1. An ESFL vet. He likes to throw a lot of strikes, very well rounded, but he's going against Unnoticed Legacy, who I believe we see do commentary on the ESFL as well.
Do. There's a cat on the screen as well. I don't know if you've noticed, just a little.
There's a what?
There's a little cat on the screen.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
nice,
I do
isn't
see the
it?
little cat.
Very
A
nice.
cute little kitty.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Unnoticed Legacy ranked 7th, 2-1. he's always trying to keep a technical fight. Very strong grappling and also comfortable wherever the fight goes. 2 top 10 opponents about to clash right now in the Esports Fight League. This is about to be a banger. T4 recognized picking up John Jones, and I didn't see who Unnoticed Legacy selected. So
I believe it was DC, but then he switched and maybe locked in Miocic, I think. But yeah, John Jones at heavyweight for the first time in the ESFL. He's been tearing it up on ranking, or ranked right now. So let's see what he can do. We're going to see if he puts that game plan in. And Legacy's a very high IQ fighter. So we'll see. He's competent to fight everywhere. Recognized, definitely going to try and grapple as much as he can as well. Just using that clinch to just push him to the cage right now. Takes the back right here. Going to knee tap, drag him down.
And that's where you want to be early. Recognize has the back.
It's a tough
Try
position
to go.
this one as well. It's a stall position. I know some people would love other ways to get out of this spot as well. But right now there isn't.
Right, there's only a couple avenues. And the top mount's one of them. John Jones on top. Time ticking.
Yeah, you can tell that Recognize really wants to just slow this fight down. He, just coming out the back of that last, full-paced action fight. Of course, this feels slower, especially because it's also a heavyweight. But this is the pace Recognize wants to fight. He's in no rush. He's got all the time in the world, controlling from top, and has a great wrestling advantage. Jones is doing a good job. Back to these hooks in now. Denied, though, by Legacy. Good knowledge to deny that, Rob. And rolls back to full guard here.
Most definitely. And
gets the momentum. Hits the
Unnoticed Legacy
far,
is still underneath him.
Yeah. He pulled the momentum at the full guard, tried to hit the far side. Half guard sweep there. Didn't get it. Back to full guard. The posture up, cancelled that. Recognize, realizes, look at this posture, and man, this is just control from Recognize, man.
Slides over to half guard. 2 minutes left.
He needs to land some shots, or, I mean, Legacy will take this round with the damage he's done. He's not throwing anything, Rob. There we go.
Do you think the judges would actually give Unnoticed Legacy those shots?
It's damage, man.
That'd be great.
Control is something, but
that'd be awesome.
see if he goes to half guard again. He does. Same side. Exactly the same thing, though. I mean, you have to be careful building momentum like that against a top player, because they're not going to let you hit the second thing. They know you're using momentum to transition into the next, stage of your escape or your get up. Oh, nice job with the arm triangle here, though. Slowly wore down on that stamina. Let's see if Legacy can move out. He's staying nice and calm, moving slowly. Quick flick there, but it got him back in the far side direction. He's doing a great job here, Rob, just bouncing between 12 and 6, and Legacy giving up on it now. I mean, not Legacy, Recognize giving up on it towards the end there.
Right, seems like Recognize just really wanted to set up that arm triangle. He tried to go for it, but it was denied, and then he locked it in that time, but he had no chance to really lock it in.
Good job denying that.
But, I mean, he was on top the whole round, didn't do too much, just kind of controlled Unnoticed Legacy for the whole duration of the round.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was clinch attempt as well. I don't know if Legacy even got a chance to throw a strike, because the clinch came out, put him to the cage, and took him down. So going into the next round, he's got to anticipate that happens again. Can he stop it, though? I mean, it's really hard to stop John Jones's clinch at heavyweight, because your head movement speed is slow. He's so long, he's so big. He can just walk into you and grab you. So let's see what Legacy tries to do to adjust to that.
Yeah, he's got to keep this fight standing. Recognize just wants to take this fight to the ground or grab the clinch and just control and slow the pace. There's a nice overhand for Recognize there, and there's the takedown once again. Man. Right on top, Balian. Early, too.
I mean, Legacy did a good job. He slipped it twice, but then he got hit with the overhand, and then he re-clinched straight away. So obviously he was thinking about the head health, not the clinch attempt, and that's what let him set it up. And then immediately still thinking about, there it is. So he tried that multiple times, but he gets it this time. Recognize not choosing to posture up or implement his own transition, but straight away, the underhook sweep.
And unfortunately, he just gets put right back on his back. And once again, Recognize on top. And Unnoticed Legacy needs to be patient here, because if he gets frustrated, that's what Recognize wants, and he will capitalize. Oh, nice again, gets on top. He needs to hold his position.
That was a great job by Legacy, because he denied the transition, punched him once, punched him twice, punched him 3 times, and then transitioned. It kind of left Recognize waiting to the point where he was like, oh, I guess he's not going to transition with this momentum, but he did, and he waited him out. So just as you were talking about patience, Rob, that's excellent patience right there.
Most definitely. Always learning something from these pros here. Always increasing my own game by watching. It's a pleasure to be here. On top, landing some body shots finally.
Yeah, and this
unnoticed legacy getting payback, huh, Bailey?
good damage. I mean, he's doing something. He wants it back up, though. I don't know if that's a great idea. Trades in the pocket. Big right hand. No block left as well. Gets clobbered by that right hand.
John Jones.
Yeah.
John Jones has a little power at heavyweight on Bailey.
This actually could be quite interesting to see in real life, actually. Does he have power at heavyweight? We'll see. Nice knees to the body. Drives him once again to this clinch. Takes the back. Going to drag him down. Legacy unable to stop it again.
Yeah, I mean, this is like deja vu at the beginning of the first round. They're just punching each other with these short little shots. Nice deny there from unnoticed legacy. I think he stopped the full mount.
He's probably just going to stay here, honestly. I mean, there's no reason to move. He's controlling. He's landing shots. Unless he wants to hit a sub, which he's going to try and lock in right here. There we go. The rear naked choke off the second denial. Half stamina for Legacy. Did a good job getting out of it in the first round. Let's see if he can do it in the second. It's getting a little close, Rob. That's getting a little close for comfort right there. But he's moving away now. There's the chain. Stopped it. Great job by Legacy. We should be able to just smoothly roll out of this one now. Covering the mouth, Rob. Yeah. Oh.
He's stopping the stamina recovery, Bailey, and an unnoticed legacy on top, but not much time to work. And there's those fakes coming out from John Jones and sweeps them beautifully.
Good job again right there. Top position for recognize once more. I mean, Legacy definitely came to fight, but unfortunately, he's just a step behind when it comes to this ground game. And you know, recognizes just put the fight there. You know, Legacy's been able to defend himself and reverse occasionally, but he's not been able to have the majority of the control in those ground positions. And definitely not helped by the fact that the takedowns and top positions are being obtained and controlled immediately by Recognize. So he's at the advantage. It's up to Legacy to get out of the position in order to win the fight. When he does get out of it, he gets turned around again. So he's fighting off the back foot constantly in this one.
Right you are, sir. And right away, you see unnoticed Legacy grabbing that leg, trying to take down Recognize before he could get him to the ground. But Recognize is having none of it.
This time denies the takedown here. Good job by Legacy. I mean, he got it twice. Legacy not letting it happen a third time. Going with the jabs here, Rob, though. They're nice, but they're not going to do enough damage to really sway the course of this fight.
Definitely not. Again, the clinch is attained by Recognize. Lands a couple shots.
Tried to go for that.
The takedown attempt from Legacy.
Ankle pick didn't get it. Legacy's been really hunting for this takedown this round. I think he feels like he wants to control the ground from the top position. But again, like, he's got one round to maybe win this, Rob, and I don't know if he's going to stop him in the ground.
I don't know. I don't think so. It's going to be very hard.
I like the
Recognize
confidence
is very good
in his ground game.
You like what?
I like the confidence in his ground game to feel like he can.
Right. No, for sure.
Back on the feet, though, maybe he realizes himself. 1, 2, 3. He's reaching on it. Doesn't get it. Gets jabbed. And then straight back here in the clinch position. Up, though.
There's a leg kick attempt from unnoticed Legacy. Not too much striking in this fight. A lot of grappling, a lot of clinching. Yeah. And again, you see him just going for that clinch again and again and again. Recognize really wants it.
Nice pull counter straight back in the clinch. I like how he mixes it up, though, Rob. You know, he frustrates you with it to the point he tags you and then gets you again. Like, it's frustrating, and that's why it works.
Wow, that back sway straight is pretty nice by Recognize.
Inside leg kick overhand's not there. Uppercut's not there as he gets clinched. Another ankle pick. Straight back on top for Recognize.
Yeah, and time is ticking, and Recognize with a takedown on top. Denies that attempt there. And it could go to Recognize based on just control, Balian.
Control alone is probably going to be enough to win this. It's been an interesting exchange. I mean, I don't know if it's the pace of the fight or the fact that we're at heavyweight now, that it feels like a very slow-paced fight. It's probably a combination of both. But this is, I mean, these TH4 guys, or these 4 horsemen guys, sorry, They're a good camp, and you know they definitely look to use all avenues of the MMA game, especially the ones that a lot of people feel like they don't want to engage in themselves. Anything to take you out of your comfort zone and just frustrate you. I mean, it's a legit tactic to frustrate your opponent in this game. You know, it's within the realms of the game, and he's doing it. He's maybe I'll notice Legacy hasn't been frustrated, but he's certainly taken him out of his game.
Most definitely. I mean, he just turned it into a very slow-paced grapple.
Sounds like John Jones fight, doesn't it? Oh, he has landed his strikes though on the feet, you know, but it's been mixed in with the grappling.
We'll see who gets the decision here. What do you guys think, folks? Unnoticed Legacy or T4H Recognize?
If Legacy does win, it will say a lot about the judging in this game. Another takedown, double back takedown there. He got 2 of those. The ankle pick, he got a couple of those as well. He seemed to be able to take him down at will. I mean, John Jones has very high takedown stats, so it's kind of hard to stop.
Yeah, kind of a boring fight.
Oh, Rob calling it what it is. 30-26 there as well. So,
and there it is, John Jones.
Like to see John at heavyweight. I mean, a lot of the T4H guys, they did like to use John Jones. Now at heavyweight, I wonder who decided on that matchup there. I don't know if I've seen Legacy fight there. Maybe he likes to fight there, but I know that the Forsman guys, they love John Jones. So an extra division to use him in now, and they used him in that fight. Props to Recognize, man. Good, solid game plan. Implemented it perfectly. Reclinching and then striking to break the clinch attempt timing. You know, Legacy was slipping his head quite well in some of those rounds, but as soon as he started to get the timing of it, he mixed it up with the striking. Rocked him a few times. Good use of the back sway and head movement. Good control from top. Just, you know, a dominant performance really there.
Did what he had to do and got the win, and now he's moving on to 3-1. Maybe, you know, get cracking that. Maybe he'll get a crack at the top 5, and we'll see how the top 5 deals with Recognized grappling game plan, grapple heavy game plan, and we'll see what the future holds for him. Good job by Recognized getting that W.
Yeah. I mean, a win is a win, especially in this league, in the ESFL. I mean, it's hard to get wins, and you know, I think that's a legit strat. You know, we see people of all kinds of, you know, mentality when it comes to this game compete in the ESFL, and Recognize they're just, you know, it's a very clean, a very clinical, very precise and efficient system to achieve a victory. I mean, and that's what you should do with John Jones. You got the clinch advantage over pretty much everybody. You got the top game advantage over everybody. Maybe DC, but you know, I mean, even then you can still compete off your back better than he can. So just smart game plan. All right, the next fight, Rob, it is going to be, I do believe, Suave Jamie and Lemus Kahani. Is that correct?
It is Papa Lima.
All right.
Versus Suave.
Are you ready? Do you have it prepared?
I am ready to go.
Okay, then let's get to it, everybody, and we will be jumping in right now. Slightly faster speed here, Rob, I think.
Slightly faster speed, most definitely. And Papa Lima ranked number 2 in the world in the Xbox rankings in the ESFL, 3-1. Great counter striker, and he learns fast. I mean, he downloads information. He's like a sponge. He's absorbing all the time. Always improving. ESFL vet. It's Balian.
Pretty impressive. Sorry to interrupt. I was just very impressed by the number 2 guy that we have right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem at all. I mean, I'm impressed as well. And then you have Suave Jamie, ranked 5, 2-0, undefeated, world-class striking, world-class grappling, world-class defense, and they're already in slugging at each other.
Slugging away. There's a big right hand by Lemus Khan after the lead hook from Jamie. Dips under with the takedown, double leg. Oh, but bails on it. Comes in tight with the hooks up top. Nice job, snap jab. Right there, pushing back Lemus Khan. Now backing up with these knees to the body. Double shots up top as well. More knees, Rob.
Oh, yeah, nice. Watch out. That clinch work, very good.
Switch
by Aldo.
Jamie being a bit
Lem's
more
gone.
bit patient. He's staying on the outside in his own jab range. Not really looking to return. Tried to level change to the body with a straight right. Catches a front kick to the face. And that is not a good way to start this fight.
No, it's not, Balian. That head health, pretty low. I mean, big damage, lead hook. Tries to get that clinch as well. Lemmiscon pushing forward, but eats a big 1-2 uppercut. Oh, my goodness, Suave.
Nice slip, though. Gets off to the outside. Lemmis Hook has been using that lead hook. Lemmiscon has been using the lead hook, excuse me. Ever since we've seen him in the ESFL, that is his best punch by far, the lead hook from that left hand usually. Using it at full effect right now. But does get caught there. Jamie, nice job waiting on the counter striking there. And again, the takedown bail into that right hand in close.
Yeah, that was really nice, that takedown bail. Landing those shots, that's very, very cool to see. Oh, nice straight hook combination. They're trading.
Pranks that
good
lead
slip
hook over the top as well. He's getting to the outside, the lead uppercut. Again, he's back in there. This time with the takedown. You love to see him mix it up. 2 minutes left on the clock in top position here. And he burnt himself out quite a lot, you know, going for that full pressure forward style. If he looks to use a bit of ground and pound here, he might find himself using a bit more stamina. Jamie, beautiful job grabbing the backside sit right there. Rotates around now in that position inside. Let's see if he looks to posture or dig his hooks in on the far side. Gonna posture. Shots up top and down below here. Lemmis not looking to frame, just block.
Yeah, still in that backside position. Denies that get up there. And Jamie doing very good work. And now going to do some ground and pound. Lemmis tries to roll over, but Jamie's still on top in half guard, or excuse me, side control. And doing very well here with Cody Garbrandt on top. Swivels over to the backside again, Bailey. And here we go.
Yeah, still holding tight. That far side hand, or that near side hand, excuse me, underneath. To control that backside position. Reposturing up. Good, solid work by Jamie. Not trying to overcommit to anything. Just trying to punish Lemmis. Return some damage, work the block a little bit here. A couple of hooks into a straight. Nice slip by Lemmis here. And with this damage output from Jamie, it's going to even out this stamina going into the second round.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, he postures up, trying to land some damage. Lemmiscon's trying to frame that right side. Move that head. Good job. Pulls him down. 10 seconds left. Looks like we're going to be going to a round number 2.
Yeah, yes, indeedy. Close first round there. I mean, Lemmis put on a lot of pressure, a lot of pace. Hit that head health, hit that block a couple of times. But Lemmis, you know, he also got rocked then as well. There's a front kick. Beautiful job as he level changed. He did secure a takedown, did Lemmis, but it was a great reversal as well. So interesting first round. Very back and forth. Both men showing, you know, something that might eventually play in their favor as a key to a victory here. Jamie's still trying to hit that pull counter. Nice double slip there, but it's with the minor. He had the block up. Now if you slip with head movement, with block up, you do not drain opponent's stamina. So that's, you know, good slips, but he's not actually getting anything from that.
That is a, yeah, very good point there, Balian. So you're not, you know, you're not.
Nice pull. Double knees as
you're
well.
not, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, Balian, but here we go.
That's
Let's just
okay.
move on.
Let's move on. They're in side control.
Side control, Suave on top, slides right to full mount. And again, we're seeing more control from him like the first round, Bailey.
Yeah.
And here's a couple of ground and pound shots.
And he didn't seem to be the person to initiate the ground game, but now it's gone here. He's doing a great job against the veteran Lemmiscon here by controlling from the top position. Now he's giving up the back again, this backside position. I think he's going to look to reposture from here. Seem to be quite comfortable. Nice shot.
Oh, Bailey, I remember what I was going to say. Do you think that because there's no stamina tax on sways, that it promotes people to throw more combinations on each other and not be scared to miss so much?
I mean, yeah, I think that right now I think we need way more stamina loss on whiff strikes. I think there's nowhere near enough. I mean, I'm happy with minor head movement evasion. In my opinion, should still cause stamina loss to your opponent. You already can't counter using your blocking head movement evasion should cause stamina loss to your opponent. If you evade their strike whilst using your blocking head movement, you can't counter if you use blocking head movement. So in my opinion, that's enough of, you know, a mitigation to that thing. Oh, this is going to be the fight right here. Oh,
big
damn.
shot,
Well,
Billion.
I'll shut up because it's over, man. Oh my goodness.
I mean, those elbows were so nasty. I was trying to listen to you because I was really interested in what you had to say, but meanwhile, this guy was just pounding.
Oh, man. I mean, Jamie, he didn't start the takedowns, but as soon as it went there in that first round, I think he kind of felt like, hey, I can control the fight here. I'm doing damage here. I feel good. I'm going to get this position again. And he just sat and camped that position right there. And that's all it took, man. That's all it took. Great work. Great job. And, man, what a great performance. Did not expect that out of Jamie. I mean, he was number 5 coming in against number 3. I mean, definitely a highly touted guy. But Papa Lima's a vet, man. He's held that belt. He's taken people out. I think he was the first man to beat Kinetic NRG back in the day. Like, he had some fire behind his name. 3-1, now 3-2 so far. And yeah, Jamie just taking it to him. Jamie, by the way, Rob, undefeated so far this season, 3-0. The only other person who is 3-0 is Trickzyy, who is in the co-main event right now and in the next fight. So what do you think of that?
I mean, that's just very impressive to go 3-0, especially the type of opponents that Suave Jamie has had. And who knows what's in his future. Maybe he could be the next title shot. Who knows? We're going to have to find out. But a beautiful win by Jamie, and so impressed. And he does have world-class striking, world-class grappling, and world-class defense. I mean, he showcased it all here tonight. Balian, what a fight. But now, Balian, what is next? The final fight of the evening. Dabiken defending his belt. Oh my goodness.
That's right, indeed. We are in for a treat, for it is our first ever UFC 4 title fight. We have crowned 2 champions now. Romero 17 on the PlayStation side of things. Dabiken here on the Xbox, and he is ready to defend his belt. He is here tonight. He is a tough, undefeated challenger in Trickzyy in his face. It should be a great matchup. I'm very excited. I'm sure you all are at home. The fighters are ready. We're going to get to it here. And here we go, Rob.
All right, here we go.
Straight in as well.
Dabiken 5-0. Trickzyy 3-0. Both these guys undefeated. This should be very, very interesting.
A dab with the Cody Garbrandt pick here against Trickzyy. Both very good boxing. Trickzyy content to take it to the ground. We'll see if he utilizes any of that. But this should be an absolute scrap right here. And the belt is on the line, baby. The belt is on the line.
So this is the only fight on the card that should have been 5-minute round. Here we go.
There it is. And I'll just show everybody at home what they're all fighting for here. That ESFL belt. One day we'll get a real one. I swear. We'll get the real one. All right.
Heck yeah, TJ Dillashaw. Trickzyy.
Bit of a feeling out process right here as they exchange these lead hooks. Clinch attempt, ankle pick, gets it already. Like I said, the wrestling game by Trickzyy. Not afraid to take it there. Good head movement by Dab, though.
Most definitely. And now Trickzyy on top early in the fight. He's got to be proud of that. Throws a fake left. Maintaining top control, being patient.
They're definitely slowly working away right here. Dab's trying to grab the fight side arm.
There's that posture up. Here comes the damage.
Hopefully he gets some damage in. He secured this top position. He's going to need something to do with it. But both men know this is a 5-round fight right here. So seems they're both content to take their time. Dab straight back to the feet though. Champ moving forward, leading with that straight right, catches him with a big right hand, another straight right there as well. Oh, the uppercut, just missing. Tricky's already on half health, and he's not even lost a touch of block yet, Rob.
Whew. Be careful. Dabiken looking good. Looking like the champ.
Nice slip. He's toe-to-toe with him, Rob, right here.
Oh, he is.
Fakes the right, comes in with a 1-2. Uppercut's out of range here. With Trickzyy trying to push forward with that jab, create some space for himself once again. Maybe try and set up that takedown. He's not throwing much on the feet. The teeth, lead hook, but gets rocked.
Big uppercut.
Somebody got rocked.
Trickzyy got rocked.
Oh, breaks the block with the head kick. That's big damage. Right there, man. That did not take much at all, Rob.
Oh, followed by a super nasty knee against the cage there, Bailey. And Trickzyy showcasing why he is the challenger here.
Yeah, man.
Putting the Dabiken in trouble.
Rocking the champion, excuse me. Rocking the champion right there. Nice and easy trading the rock. Still 1 minute left in this round. They're so far away from each other on the outside, and they just step in and exchange. It's crazy. Nice leg kick
with that knockdown. taking the round number 1 off the champion, Balian.
I think so. I mean, there was good exchanges by both, but yeah, Trickzyy definitely doing a good job with that. They're both.
I mean, the round's not over yet.
It's not over yet. They're so far on the outside. Woo!
Oh, again, that 1-2 head kick. Trickzyy seems to really like that combination. Needs to be careful not to do it too much because Brand New Mac will duck it, and that will be lights out.
Yeah, that was the ducking head kick as well from Trickzyy this time. Instead of your standard roundhouse, so it went right over the top like a aeroplane or something. All right, good first round. Dab trying to put the pressure on Trickzyy, but Trickzyy's using that footwork, staying way on the outside. And both men exchanging in tight. There was a ankle pick that we saw from Trickzyy as well.
That was a good takedown there.
There's the lead hook to the body and the uppercut that rocked Trickzyy. That body hook.
Yeah, it was hard to see if that was the rock, what the rock was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the body kick did damage in there. No block, gets caught right there.
Oh. Beautiful job by Trickzyy. Probably taking round 1 off the champ. 4 more rounds to go. Here we go. Round number 2. Trickzyy playing as TJ Dillashaw against Dabiken Cody Garbrandt. Here we go.
Feeding each other out again here at the start of this round. A lot more pressure from Dabiken's got him to the outside of that inner octagon. Knee blocks the transition there. Nice job. Double jab from Trickzyy, circling away from the right hand as well. Trying to set up his own straight left as he takes outside foot dominance with that double jab.
Dabiken being a little bit more cautious this round, it seems. Keeping that spacing a little bit further than the first.
Switch stance back here. Now going orthodox, pulling out that uppercut from Dab. Trickzyy definitely using that footwork, Rob, trying to bait out all these attacks. And then stepping up with the push.
Now he's putting on that pressure off that push kick.
Feeling himself here.
Yeah, we're seeing Dabiken be a little bit cautious in round number 2, huh, Bay?
Yeah, Trickzyy's timing him really nicely here, picking him apart. He's got low head health and needs to get out of here.
Oh my God!
Ooh, that was some damage from Trickzyy, right? That was just real nasty. 2 big right hands.
Holy, that was great.
From Dab, trying to keep that pressure off him. He's still got half head health, Rob.
Yeah, 1-2. Dabiken eating a lot of shots in round number 2. Trickzyy's all over him, standing right in the face, lead hook straight.
Oh.
But now Dabiken trying to answer back.
Oh man, he has to watch out for that head kick. He could finish him with that. He's got this low head health and block. He's got to be careful. There's the double jab stepping in though, breaking the block of Trickzyy. Tries to land that lead body kick again. Dab getting a nice read back on his own pressure game right now, doing much better in this second round.
Yeah, now Dabiken has been awoken a little bit. Realizes he can't just give up the center of the octagon. You know, if in this game, especially after this patch, if you are just a little hesitant and you're letting your opponent find his flow and really get that control of the octagon, it could really snowball. So good job by Dabiken.
Again, he's gone back to that lead body kick straight right. He's landed it twice nice. He did get caught in between there throwing it. So we'll see if Dab makes that read again. Gets under the lead hook, but the double jab comes through, keeps him back. He's just trying to keep that block as low as he can, Rob. Nice sit out. Big shot to the body.
Oh, beautiful job, Dabiken. Nice lunge right there. Eats a body kick. Oh, beautiful uppercut body hook by TJ Trickzyy. Whew. Trickzyy is a great. Now I know why this guy's competing for the belt right now. This guy is elite.
Yeah, man. Smooth as heck, man. Nice, perfect timing on the teep. That double jab's working really nicely for him. Really using it to break that block down. Oh, slip. Pulls it with a straight left. Gets
sniper straight bait.
Oh, look at Dab trying to kill him as well, coming back. But he did rock the champion again there, Rob.
He did. Trickzyy is all over Dabiken here. Dabiken has his hands full, definitely.
He's preemptively slipping now as well, Rob. He's getting a little nervous with it, looks like. Whoa, what a fight.
Trickzyy could be up 2-0 right now, Bay.
He could be indeed, taking it to the champion in every shape and fashion right there. Gets another rock. Big nasty cut on his head, but I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. Look at that. Even Stevens.
Here we go. Round number 3. A little bit of head health and body health has been rejuvenated.
Trying to jab his way in as Dabiken. Trickzyy doing much better when he comes forward, but it was a pull counter. There's a lead hook over the top by Dab. Straight to the body, follows up with a straight right as well.
Oh.
Dab's trying to get this finish, Rob, right? He knows he's down, and he's been hurt a couple of times. He can't just take these shots forever.
Yeah, he's been tagged. It's not like he's being dominated, though. He's in the fight. He's just been getting beat up a little bit. Again, that 1-2 head kick lands on the block. But Dabiken needs to find something here.
I love the switch stance, double jab, break the block down. Look just how he's on the outside of all of these. Just right on the outside. There's the pull. Pulled it early, but still pulled that lead hook away. No follow-up shot from Dab, though.
Oh, nice hook.
Oh, these guys are
again.
fast, Rob.
Yeah, he is.
Ankle pick.
There's the takedown. Beautiful job by Trickzyy.
Oh, walk straight into a straight lead uppercut. Pushing forward with the lead uppercut straight right. He's going to jump on the top here. I think this is it, Rob. If he can follow it up.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe. Wait. Oh, he slips one. Nice. He's going to survive. Good job by Trickzyy, defending himself nicely under there.
Gets the sit round over the top, grabbing the head back to the feet. Good job. Dab's coming forward, though, Rob, wants to finish.
Yeah, Dabiken showing why he's the champion.
Putting
on the pressure with that boxing. He's all over him right now.
There's
breaking
a rear
that block.
uppercut. Staying on him.
Big
This is going to be it this time, surely.
Oh, he frames. Oh, he survives.
Oh, my God. Reposture, maybe? No. Yes, there it is. Got to stay in it now. Half stamina. Oh, no.
And that's it.
The champ defending the belt in style and fashion. Little bit of a rocky start there, Rob. Got tagged, maybe dropped those first 2 rounds like you said, but you could tell at the start of the third, there was a change deep down inside him. He knew what he had to do, came forward with everything he had really after he got him hurt that first time, kept the pressure, stayed on it, rocked him once again against the cage with the pressure that won him the belt in that tournament. Cody Garbrandt is still the best fighter in this game, Rob. What a performance by the champion.
Indeed. Definitely faced a little adversity early. Trickzyy knocked him down round number 1, took round 1, edged out round 2, really did well with his 1-2 head kicks. You could tell he really likes that combination. And then Dabiken in round number 3, put on that pressure with the boxing, focused up, made a few adjustments, and showed why he's the champion in the ESFL, and knocks out Trickzyy out cold. Beautiful job with the ground and pound. Dabiken still, ladies and gentlemen.
And still indeed. Great performance there by your champion, Dabiken. Won the belt for a reason and defends it. There we go. We talked about it. You know, talked about defending the belt. He gets it done in a fashion I'm sure he's happy with. I don't know if he necessarily lost those first 2 rounds because he was maybe choosing to fight a little differently. He certainly poured it on in the third. So it's maybe a case of it's a 5-round fight, took the pressure off the gas a little, but like you said, we can see from that the potential on Trickzyy landing those shots, being smooth and evasive, using the footwork in and out on the outside, pulled out a lot of offense from Dab, like lots of uppercuts, pulled out some right hands, snuck his own shots in there as well. Good performance by both fighters, but yeah, once Dab had him hurt, he did not let him out, Rob.
He did not. He turned on that switch and he went for the kill and he got it. And that's why Dabiken is Dabiken is the baddest Xbox player on the planet right now and current Xbox champion. Who wants some of Dabiken? I know I don't.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. ESFL 89 is in the books. Great event. We're working our way slowly up to ESFL 100, Rob. I don't know if you've realized that. Next week, we are in the 90s officially.
Oh, my goodness.
So ESFL
we need
100,
to invite Brock.
We need to do something. We're going to get something. ESFL 50 was a big event, you know?
It was.
So ESFL 20 was a big event. We've had some big events over the past. Let's definitely pull out some stops for ESFL 100. I don't know what magic Mr. Z Hunter has planned, but I'm sure he's grabbing some ideas. So expect big things. But yeah, we will be back continuously from now up until the end of the year at least. So plenty more fight cards coming for you next week or even tomorrow night. Maybe I'll get a confirmation what's tomorrow night, guys. It might be the PlayStation defense tomorrow night. It may be, I might be mistaken, but the PlayStation champion, Mr. Romero 17, he will be defending his belt very shortly as well. So do come in and tune for that one. But any final thoughts from you, Rob?
Can't wait to see Romero defend his belt. It was a beautiful sight to see Dabiken defend his belt tonight. And man, the Xbox card, I have to say, was very entertaining today. I really enjoyed all the fights. Thank you guys for having me. As always a good time with you, Balian, and I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the fights today.
Oh, yes.
And keep training,
Oh, yes.
and you know, maybe someday you
Fight
could be
Island.
the ESFL champion.
Yeah, maybe. Someone just put in chat there, Rob, ESFL 100 Martial Mind debut. What do you think? The chances of that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fought before. He fought Mr. Ricky J, right?
MMA
Ricky J
game?
Sports, right? No.
Oh, Ricky J?
I think he fought Ricky J, right? Or maybe MMA game.
Okay.
Ricky J? Maybe I'm mistaken.
One of
I
them.
think he did. But there
That
we
would be
go.
glorious.
There we go. Exactly. Maybe we'll get him back. Maybe just go spam his YouTube video, guys. Just do that. It's simple. Right, everybody, take care. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the fights tonight. We will be back Sunday, Wednesday, and then me and Rob will be back here next Saturday for you. Until then, stay safe, take care, behave yourselves, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.